Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Marcus Rosa, aka Mazuma TV, back at y'all with some more boxing talk, man. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive night. Hope you had a great day overall, man. I'm back at y'all with some more boxing talk. We got some things that we currently need to discuss that's going on in the boxing world. We're going to be speaking about Robert Garcia's latest interview with Sean Sattel, where he's saying that Boots Ennis would be taking advantage of Josh Kelly if he were to fight him next. We're going to get into his reasonings, of course, and he says that the Vergil Ortiz fight should happen next. So with that being said, is Vergil Ortiz's team being desperate or are they being reasonable? We definitely going to speak about that. And we're going to be speaking about all the relevant topics that are currently going on in the boxing world as well. But before we get into all of that, if y'all could please hit the like button on the way in, that'd be very much appreciated. We on the road to 4K. We well into the 3,600 mark, looking to crack that 3,700 mark in due time. Shout out to the nation and the mob for making this possible. Big shout out to everybody that's been contributing to the channels, of course, not channels just yet, but everybody that's been sending the cash apps. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. The super chats, it all goes a long way. Thank you very much. And shout out to everybody that's in the comment section so far. Shout out to Z in the building saying Mazuma Nation. Absolutely, brother. Thank you for tuning in. Your support is very much appreciated. My boy Chris Maldonado, everybody in the chat thus far, y'all can go ahead and give Chris Maldonado a happy birthday shout out. That'll be very much appreciated. That is a good friend of mine, which is crazy because when we was in high school together, I don't think we ever had a conversation. But since him coming through and socializing, with the YouTube channel and shit like that, we actually grew a good friend. So shout out to the boy. Chris Maldonado, get that man a happy birthday, of course. Marissa Alvarez, what's going on? That's the little sis. What's going on, sis? Jay Cash, what up? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on? How we feeling today, y'all? Talk to me. What's on the people's mind? Anything y'all want to talk about before we get into the main subjects, just let me know. I also wanted to point out, man, it's some real corny motherfuckers, bro, in the boxing community. Well, I'm going to say like the boxing media. It's a lot of corny motherfuckers, bro. A lot of pretenders out here. A lot of motherfuckers who think they understand the sport but truly don't. And you can just tell when a motherfucker is reaching for some type of attention, reaching for some type of views. You know what I mean? You could tell when criticism is coming from a good place, and you could tell when motherfuckers is criticizing just to try to get some type of attention or trying to portray a fighter in a negative light. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I actually want to go ahead and address this, man, because to be honest with you, these dudes be super weird. And I don't know what the fuck this dude name is, so I probably lost the video by now. But his name like Prince something. And he always be saying that dumbass, my people. Like he's so fucking corny. I forgot his name, bro. Can somebody remind me what his name is so I can pull it up? Ooh, my people. Swag corny as shit. Points be corny as shit. Not knowledgeable whatsoever. Motherfucker just be on here just chatting, bro. And I've seen his videos a couple times. So obviously he doing a great job with popping up on people's algorithm. Shout out to him for that, I guess. But bro, this motherfucker do not be knowing what he be talking about whatsoever. And this just goes ahead and just proves my point that, bro, they give the dumbest niggas the most attention, bro. I don't know what it is. Like, they never put the most knowledgeable niggas in charge, the most objective niggas in charge. They always put the dumbest niggas to the forefront. And I think in all honesty, it's because a lot of motherfuckers like being lied to. They like to be fed lies. They like to be told shit that's not a reality. So they'll just go ahead and promote them because they make them feel good. That's what it be, bro. Now, I ain't talking about showbiz, etc. No, it's some nigga that be like, it's like a little Hispanic nigga. He got long hair and shit. Probably like a Rican nigga from like he like one of them New York Rican niggas, look super dirty. Like one of them niggas, bro. Bro, I cannot stand him, bro. He be calling niggas suspicious and shit. Like, he's super corny. But shout out to Rashonda in the building. What's going on, Rashonda? How we feeling, man? Support. I appreciate the support. I see it. She say, hey, Mark, new to the channel. I remember you from Greg Hackett channel last night. For those y'all who was wondering what I was doing last night, I actually didn't go live on my particular channel, but I did go live with Greg Hackett. It was a great interaction overall with Greg, man. Shout out to the man, one of the most knowledgeable people in the boxing space. You know what I mean? We was go ahead just talking some boxing, shooting some questions back and forth with each other. it was some great boxing talk. You know, they had some personalities on there as well for sure. But you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it was a great interaction overall. So if y'all didn't check out GHB TV, please go check it out. Go subscribe to Greg Hackett, man. Like I said, one of the most knowledgeable people that we have on the boxing space. Shout out to Philly. I mean, shout out the North. Shout out the North, like Bill Haney say. The North, the North. Shout out North, man. I don't know what interviews he did. I don't even know the nigga. He just be popping up on my timeline. As a matter of fact, I got it. I got it. Hold on. What's this? Hold on. So check this video out, man. We just gonna break this down real quick. I'm gonna get a nigga the attention he looking for. Fuck it, just because I'm in the mood for it. Personalities and understatement. Well, I'm trying to be polite, Rashonda. I don't know them personally, and they didn't disrespect me or anything like that. So I'm trying to keep it cool. But let's go ahead and watch this video real quick because this was his thoughts on Jaron Ennis's flaws, I guess you would say. Now, mind you, pad work is just, I like to call it choreography, you know, going over things, you know, shit like that. So it's not like you're interacting in the pad. There is pad work that you can have that can simulate like an actual fight, but for the most part, you're just going through emotions, having fun, especially when you don't have a fucking fight coming up. You don't have to really look at technique or at least focus on that. Whatever the case is, this dude goes ahead and he does a little breakdown. He says that Boots shows suspicious flaws for Terrence Crawford. Now, as soon as I read that, I already knew what type of time he was on. I already knew what he was trying to do. He trying to get the numbers jumping. You feel what I'm saying? So if you associate Terrence Crawford name, hold on, yeah. These iPhones be listening, boy. I swear to God. When you associate both of those names, people are going to click, they're going to check, they're going to see what you're talking about because it's a fight that a lot of boxing fans have been clamoring to see for a little bit of time now. Ralph said, Mr. Suspicious, right? I guess that's what the fuck he called himself, man. I just feel like as a grown-ass man, if you're not a teacher, a professor, or anything like that, adding Mr. to your name is like super weird. That shit is super corny. But, you know, if that's what the fuck he want to call himself, then whatever, man. So let's go ahead and do a breakdown on this video real quick. Y'all already see my comment right here, but let's get into it.
Too many suspicious flaws for Terrence Crawford, my people. You can see right here, every time he throws, he does this little bop, which Terrence Crawford's going to capitalize on that if he was to face him. Look at it come up right here. Bop, bop. You feel me? Before he even threw that straight left hand, my people.
So this is the thing, right? That bop could definitely be interpreted as a flaw. I've seen people do it before. Like I remember Leo Santa Cruz used to do like this little hands. He used to shake his hand like that before he threw the jab or shake the hand before. It was usually with straight shots. He would shake his hand and then do it. So some people have some little habits that they have that point out certain things that they're about to do. You feel what I'm saying? But for real, what niggas don't even pay attention to is when Boots is doing that, that's literally a feint. That's literally to give you the impression that he's going to shoot something downstairs, but then bring something over the top or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But when you're not somebody who has taken time to be in a fucking boxing gym, somebody who hasn't looked to, you know, perfect their craft or just came up under shitty coaching, these are things that you're not going to pay attention to because that is elite level shit. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure somebody like Terrence Crawford would be able to tell you that. So that's one.
Somebody like Terrence Crawford, Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta Davis, elite people see that rock before you throw your punch, and they're going to either jab you there or set you up for something even worse. You see, boop, boop, boop. He did a jerk on both sides and then threw that left hand and then a right hand. You feel me, my people? Look at right here. Another mistake he does. When he turns over to go into an angle, he completely crosses his feet. And I know what you're going to say.
Now, this is what's hilarious to me because I've seen people say that Boots crosses his feet, and I've seen some film studies where Boots has crossed his feet at times, and you know he's just been able to be athletic enough to get away with this shit. But in this particular situation, how is he crossing his feet when he's pivoting over to his right? So if he took the lead foot and he stepped over to his right and he brings his back foot over with him, how is he crossing his feet? You know what I'm saying?
Say some skilled and talented guys could do this and get away with it, but along with all the mistakes, it gets a little suspicious.
From that angle, it definitely looked like he crossing his feet. But that's not even the main thing I wanted to dwell on. But I just find it funny. Like, what is he supposed to do if he's pivoting to his right? Is he not supposed to bring his back foot with him? And it's like, all right, he's out of position. But, you know, there's plenty of times throughout a fight where, it's very rare if a fighter's in position 1,000% of the time that he's in front of his opponent. But regardless, you know, you can look at that point and perceive it to be valid. But at the same time, if you're pivoting to your right, you step with your right foot first, which is what Boots did, and his back foot came along with him. Might have brought the back foot over just a little bit too much, but at the end of the day, this is clearly like nitpicking at his finest.
If I'm lying, I'm flying. Look how much it is. If he just would have stepped back instead of like following him, if he was his opponent, just step back and turn with an overhand or like a right hook, he would have got him real bad and off balance too. Probably would have dropped him or made him look like he got wobbled, my people. Also here, you can see every time he throws, he has to step first, boom, then he throws. Somebody like
what? What the fuck is this nigga talking about? So in this segment right here, you could clearly see that Boots is out of range for the pads. So he took a step forward. How the fuck is that a flaw? So it's a flaw if somebody takes a step first, then throws a punch. So every time you stepping forward, it should only be when a shot is being thrown. What the fuck is this dude talking about? Bro, have you ever been in a boxing ring and somebody was on the back foot and you had to step forward in order to get close to him? Did you want this motherfucker feet to just be stuck in, like drilled into the fucking canvas and then just throw punches from wherever he at? See, this is the thing, and this is how you know this dude boxing experience is absolutely shitty. Or if the nigga did box, he came from a shitty coach, or he came from some shitty type of schooling. I don't know where the nigga from, but just based off of him just picking this to criticize, there's 1,000,001 things that you could criticize about somebody's game. You're critiquing somebody from stepping forward as somebody as stepping back. You could clearly see Boots' brother Farah stepping out of the frame and Boots getting, stepping to him to get a shot off. What the fuck? Like, this is nitpicking at its finest, bro. And this is how you know, like, these media dudes nowadays, they just reach and they reach and they reach for content, bro. And there's so many videos that like I mute off of my page and shit like that, because at the end of the day, bro, I came up in these boxing gyms. I done been around like Hall of Fame trainers. I done been around world champions. So there's nothing that a fucking social media nigga could tell me to make it seem like, oh, this fighter got a flaw. Like, does Boots have flaws? Absolutely. There's no such thing as a perfect fighter. I say that to this day. You can find anybody at their peak and I could point out a flaw about them. Why? Because we human. We fuck up. We make mistakes. Not everything that we're going to do is going to turn out to be perfect. But when you're nitpicking shit like this, it's almost like you're looking for a reason to talk shit about this person. That is female. I'm not even going to say female. Shout out to the real females out there. That's like hater tendencies. You feel what I'm saying? And like, real men don't go about shit like this, man. Like, they really don't. Shit is super corny. But I want to see what's the correction of that. You know what I'm saying? Since you're this fucking boxing enthusiast and you break down film from a fucking pad work session, what's the correction of this? When somebody's stepping back, what are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to step back too and let them come over to you and have them step forward? What the fuck is the solution to that?
Of course, Stevenson, you know what I'm saying, Terrence Crawford, the elite guys, gonna see that and start timing that. Every time that foot is in the air, bang, jab, right in the face. You feel me, my people? Every time, because you're doing it right before a throw. Look, he step, air, now he throws. Boom. That's too much. For somebody like regular, you know what I'm saying, a regular opponent, you'll get away with it. Like even Xander Zayas, you know what I'm saying, he got away with a lot of stuff. Even here, look, he has to step first. You see that foot is in the air before he even got this hand off. He still hasn't.
Is he supposed to throw the punch before he steps? Bro, what gym did this nigga come up out of? Did this nigga ever box before? Bro, anybody that know boxing know that you step and you jab at the same time. If you're closing the gap, if you're trying to push somebody back with a shot, hands and feet go together. Like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? He said, "Oh, look, he's picking up his feet but before he even throws the shot." Okay, so is he supposed to punch and then step? What the fuck is this dude talking about? If you're stepping forward with the fucking jab, that step and that jab is supposed to be at the same time. Technically, that shot, that jab to the body was done very well. Like, what the fuck? What is this dude talking about? Can I rewind this video? Is that possible? He said that this was technically flawed. Look, oh, he picked his foot up as he was jabbing.
Got that right jab off, my people, to the body, and his foot is in the air still. That's when he would have got.
If you're stepping forward, where the fuck your feet supposed to be? Fuck, you want him to slide it on the floor, nigga? Yeah, you got to pick your feet up in order to step forward. Oh, look, his foot is in the air. I can show you 1,000,001 videos of Shakur Stevenson foot in the motherfucking air while he's stepping forward. When you part of stepping forward is picking your foot up off the ground, man. I'm sorry that you didn't know that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? Who taught this man boxing?
I jabbed again. Boom. Or got caught with a straight right hand or anything, my people. Because some.
Bro, how he would have landed. Bro, y'all seen that jab to the body, right? And you see that his head went off the center line. And you see Faraz's hand is on the center line as he's holding that right paddle. How would he have landed that straight right hand if his head was off the center line? Bro, get this nigga the fuck up out of here, bro. Finish what the fuck you gotta say, bro.
Somebody could time that. Elite guys are gonna time this. If I'm lying, I'm flying, my people. Look at him here. Another step. He has to step. You feel me?
He has to step in order to punch. Oh man, look at this, y'all. He gotta step. He has to step he gotta step before he punch. He gotta step while he's punching. Bro, who doesn't do that? Like, can somebody name a fighter that doesn't do that? The only niggas I know that don't step while they punching is niggas that box in wheelchairs. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? These niggas just be saying whatever, bro. These the niggas that y'all be giving attention to. These the niggas y'all be subscribing to. These the niggas y'all be watching. These niggas be eating, spitting idiot shit. And y'all just be eating out their motherfucking hands, bro. What the fuck, bro? This boxing media shit such in bad shape, bro. Oh my God. And what's crazy is you don't even have to be an expert nowadays in boxing in order to speak about boxing. You just say a bunch of bullshit. Niggas who are delusional and love to read bullshit that's in the gossip, that's in the negativity, that's in the absolute lies. They're going to subscribe to you and big you up, bro. And these casual boxing fans who don't know no better, take him, see him being all vocal. They perceive him to be somebody knowledgeable in boxing, and they copy and paste the bullshit that he says. And this is why, bro, I swear to God, bro, like, not everybody deserves to be on social media, bro, or at least have an opinion on social media. Shit is crazy. Boxing media is basically fans with a camera. That's a fact. I remember when boxing reporters had to put in like 20, 30 years worth of work for a fucking newspaper company before they even get a commentary job on TV. Oh, man, this shit crazy. Let me go ahead and put a link in the chat, bro. I see my boy Slime asking for it. Rashonda said can't listen to everyone on this net. That's a fact. That's a fact, Rashonda. God damn. So let's finish. Nigga, who the fuck is that? This nigga, what is this? Is that a bottle of liquor, bro? We won't even fuck with that over here, brother. You got a whole bottle of liquor as your profile picture. What you, Castro 16. Oh, ain't you the nigga 78 Sports TV said you be putting Castro oil on your booty and all that shit that, you know what I mean? You a homosexual. Oh, yeah, let me go ahead and get you the fuck up out of here, bro. Had to get him up out of here, man. Disgusting work. They said they call that nigga Castro because he be rubbing Castro oil on his booty. No, that shit, yeah, we don't get into all that over here, bro. You gonna have to take that shit somewhere else, bro. Southpaw, I'd love to have you. Southpaw, I'd love to have you, bro. Go be a voice over there, man. Y'all niggas gonna be best friends, bro. I wish you the best of luck in life. But anyways, let's go.
He has to step before. It's like a habit. It's a habit of his, and that's bad. When you got bad habits like that,
Oh my God, it's a bad habit to step before you punch. Oh my God. It's such a bad habit to step while you punching. It's, yo, because if you step while you punching or step before you punch, bro, them elite guys, bro, you're going to be able to get away with it. But against those elite guys, man, that's a bad mistake. Okay. Okay.
that's how people read you, time you, and then they counter you, or just, you know what I'm saying, have a remedy for everything that you do, my people, especially elite guys. You know what I'm saying? If I'm lying, I'm flying, my people. You can see him right here, how he opens up with an uppercut too, which he could get caught really bad.
He shot the uppercut off the line.
If I'm lying, I'm flying. Terrence Crawford is not going to let him go with that. You know what I'm saying? He's going to open up right through there, boom, and catch him with something. He came all the way down instead of just coming with a short boom or reaching it out, boom, from right there. But he came all the way down and went all the way out. He's going to get away with it. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes when you face somebody elite is going to be a problem. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Like Terrence Crawford, my people. Terrence Crawford was able to do things to Canelo that nobody's ever done, my people. See,
Yeah, because Canelo Alvarez is Jaron Ennis.
Fucking, you know, Jaron Ennis, I got a lot of respect for him, but going against.
No, you don't, bro. I hate when niggas do that, bro. I really hate when niggas do that. Hold on, Slime. I got you. I hate when niggas do that when they say shit. Like, they'll do anything. Like, these niggas be talking crazy. They point shit out. They'll act like everything you do is wrong with them. Be like, oh, well, I got respect for him. Oh, yeah, he a bitch ass nigga. Like, he do X, Y, and Z. Like he a bitch and all that. But I fuck with Bull. Like, y'all niggas love throwing disrespect on niggas' name and then wrap it up by saying, oh, but no, that's my guy, though. Like, what the fuck? Like, where the fuck these niggas be? Like, who be teaching y'all niggas how to be men? This shit just be cooking me, bro. For all that, just be like, yo, I don't really fuck with this nigga skill set. I don't respect his hand. Because when you're nitpicking shit like that, bro, you're looking for a reason to talk crazy about a nigga. If you're looking for a reason to talk crazy about a nigga, you obviously don't fuck with them. So don't try to wrap it up and be like, oh, well, that's my, you know what I mean? I fuck with him. No, if you fucked with him, you wouldn't take that route with him. Straight like that, bro. Really be that fucking simple.
Terrence Crawford might be a little too early. If I'm lying, I don't. Hey, yo,
What you mean it's too early? Nigga, Bud is retired, you dumbass nigga. What is wrong with this nigga? What
Bro,
you mean it might be too early? First of all, Boots is fucking 29 years old. Second of all, Bud is in his fucking late 30s. Third of all, the nigga's retired. So why the fuck you even bringing this up as if this fight is currently relevant or as if both of these niggas are active? This nigga said he gets his knowledge from showbiz, bro. I'm trying to tell you. You gotta fake it till you make it out this motherfucker, boy. I'm trying to tell you something good.
This is what happens.
Niggas just be loud and wrong, just be sounding stupid. Swear to God, bro.
This is what happens. This is what happens when you let Pride Month niggas talk boxing. You know what I'm saying? But moving on from that, because I'm not even.
He do look a little funny though. He got the nerve to be calling other niggas suspicious. You got some nerve calling.
Isn't his name Mr. Suspicious?
I don't know, bro. I seen this nigga like a handful of times. Then this nigga get smacked by somebody like Diego Pacheco crew or some shit like that.
Bad John.
Ain't this the same nigga who got smacked by Diego Pacheco and them for talking crazy? Yo, chat, let me know. I think this is where I recognize this nigga from. I remember Diego Pacheco and them. They was at like a press conference or some shit. The boy was talking crazy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they went ahead and they slapped him upside his head. Or they pushed him or some shit like that. And he ain't even do nothing. So this a nigga that be yapping, talking crazy about niggas, but don't be standing on none of that bullshit he be talking about. See, look, I knew it. I fucking knew it. See, now I know who the fuck you is. I ain't know your name. I ain't know why they smacked you and shit like that. But his people, Diego Pacheco peoples and them, and I heard they didn't even catch the right. I thought they misidentified the nigga or whatever. Yeah, he was gonna sue too. Yeah, get this nigga the fuck up out of here, bro. Yo, Slime, cook up on this nigga, man. I'm gonna get something to drink, bro.
Nah, like what I was gonna say, like on not even on some real trolling shit. Like if you don't know what to look for, don't talk boxing at all, bro, because you clearly don't know what you're looking at. And then you're trying to judge him off pad work. Bro, you're not even talking about his fights, nothing. You're talking about some pad work. Like, bro, you look corny, bro. You dick eating, bro, right now. I ain't gonna lie. And then on top of that, nigga, you're over here talking about bullshit that's not relevant. And then you talking about against elite fighters, this would happen. He fought Xander. That was an elite fighter. Am I not? Am I lying? Nigga was unified champ at 54 in 2 fights. That's elite right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas just be talking out they fucking ass, bro. I swear to God, like, it be them Pride Month niggas that be on boxing and then they be thinking they be knowing shit. Like, nah, bro.
You know, it'd be cooking me too. He said against elite fighters like Shakur and bro, is Shakur and Boots ever gonna fight?
Absolutely not.
So how the fuck is Shakur make him pay for that?
Exactly.
What the fuck you talking about, bro? Like, these niggas just be saying whatever. Like, this nigga Shakur got his panties in a bunch to fucking fight at 47. Oh, I'm the first fighter that is being asked to fight in 3 different weight classes. Nigga, nobody talking about you fighting at 35 no more. The fuck you? Oh, I'm a 35 pounder. Nigga, you have a world title at 40 right now. The last time you fought was at 140 pounds. You beat a 140-pound champion, but you trying to convince niggas that you still a 135. Like, cut it the fuck out. You just called out Gary Antoine Russell the other day. Are you 135 pounder?
Not only that, you look big.
About?
You look way bigger than Tio in that fight.
Right, like, bro, ain't nobody going for that bullshit you selling, cuz. Like, cut it the fuck out. And if you're a 135, why you proposing to fight Devin Haney at 144? That don't sound like a 135 to me. Fuck right. You mean, nigga? Like, ain't nobody going for that bullshit you selling, dog. Like, these niggas be full of shit, and then these dickheads that be, Jagar talking to all them niggas, cutting jigs and all that bullshit. That's a good point. Like, bro, these niggas be like world-class, first team, first ballot Hall of Fame, dicky-eating ass niggas, and I cannot stand them. If you was to have a textbook on the art of dicky, and that these niggas would be on the cover of it, mouth open and all. These niggas be like, these niggas quick. These niggas quick to throw a motherfucking pickle in their mouth, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like, y'all niggas be condoning.
Throw a whole zucchini in their jaw.
Huh?
Zucchini straight in their jaw.
Yo, on some real shit, like Agent 86 at LGBTQ 5-star community, bro. I'm trying to tell you, these niggas different, bro. Like,
niggas be looking just like this nigga right there, paused just like that in the magazine, just like that.
Yeah, look, with his lips all out, look, ready to suck on something.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look super
ready to kiss.
I always been, shout out to my niggas that got long hair and be braiding their shit and shit like that. But I don't know. Ever since I was a young boy, you know what I mean? These niggas that be having their hair on long and just be letting that shit. Like, I heard one nigga, bro, I almost threw up the one time, bro. This nigga said, yeah, I got hair all the way down to my ass. I remember a nigga said that shit at the gym, bro. I was like, what, nigga? Like, what? No, I'm just saying my hair long. I'm like, yo, get this faggot nigga the fuck out of here. And everybody was laughing. I was dead ass. I'm like, bro, that shit that girls say, damn, my hair down to my crack.
Dead
like,
ass,
these niggas be gay. I'm trying to tell you, like, these new era of niggas.
Like, he could have just said, my hair long as shit. That's it. Method of that.
Yeah, like, I remember the one time my son had curls, bro. Like, by the time he was a year old, I cut his hair when he was a year old. He had curls down to like close to like his cheekbone, right? And the one boy was like, yo, man, your son got some good hair. I was like, yeah, he didn't get that from me because I ain't got that type hair. He's like, yo, man, you gonna let him grow his hair? I'm like, no, we ain't doing that. But no, we ain't doing that. Why not, bro? You know what I mean, he can have a little, you know what I'm saying, like a little man bun. Like, bro, I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. Like, I grew up in a household where my mom was like, get your, man, I'm gonna take you to the barbershop if my dad wasn't around and shit.
Yeah.
My mom would sit me in that barber chair and they'd be like, yo, so what we doing today? Be like,
the whole joint.
Cut all that shit off. Cut all that shit off.
Zero all over. That's what my mom used to dead ass say. Zero. all
Tell
over.
this nigga, you know what, bro? I be sick of these dudes. Your intro say be civil to listen to you talk like ignorant ninja. Nigga, eat a dick, nigga. How about we keep being ignorant? You get
What
the
do you
fuck
say?
off my page. Talking about we talking ignorant because we talking how the fuck we want to talk. You know what I mean?
Man, eat
That nigga
dick,
grew up in a
man.
household where he couldn't express himself.
Yeah, bro. Like, what the
Fuck
fuck?
out here. I
Nigga
say
was
what the
scared to
fuck I
talk.
want to say. And can't nobody tell me I can't talk the way I want to talk. You feel me?
Exactly.
I know this. I could talk like this, and can't nobody a lot of niggas in this boxing shit can't make me sound dumb.
I'm gonna
I
say
ain't
this. I'm gonna
ignorant with
say
this
this.
boxing shit.
Nigga,
So sit back and watch and learn you something, nigga.
niggas ain't
Shut the
breaking no
fuck up.
YouTube guidelines, so suck dick, nigga.
And if I
Fuck
did it,
outta here.
and if I did break a guideline, I still don't give a fuck. How about that?
Gangster.
This YouTube shit ain't changing my life, nigga. Fuck you talking about? I'm doing this shit because I fuck with the people. I do this shit because I fuck with the nation, bro. And I'm real respectful. Y'all niggas see me on Greg Haggard channel yesterday. I was kicking back, letting niggas talk, chilling. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna call shit how I see it. And if niggas don't fuck with it, then you ain't gotta be a part of it. Y'all be letting these niggas that play with pickles, you know what I mean? Y'all be letting them niggas be filling up your subscription board and shit like that. But when we talking some real shit over here, oh, y'all some ignorant ninjas. Shut the fuck up, nigga.
Nah,
Your
my
father,
nigga.
your father ignorant for raising a nut ass nigga.
Yo, my nigga Greg was not fucking with Gregory at all. He was not fucking with that shit. That shit was funny though. That shit
You know
was
what's
funny.
funny though? Why is some be calling him Gregory? So that should just be funny to me. He calls him Adonis too. I don't know if that's his middle name or what. That should be funny, man. He'd be like Adonis. He'd be like, yeah, should be funny. But
Nah, that
anyways,
was very funny.
my boy Tricks in the building. What's going on, brother? Anonymous said Mark Snap. I'm trying not to, bro. I just got a short, bro. I don't know what it is, bro. Like this new climate of like boxing niggas, bro. These boxers, man, they made my patience real fucking thin, bro. Like it's like we in an era now where niggas is just acting like women, bro. Like y'all ever met like a real cocky ass woman that just she be walking around acting like her shit don't stink and ain't no bitch look better than her and this bitch moving her, you know what I'm saying? All into herself, like real cocky, arrogant bitches like that.
The whole time she'll get slapped up by the bow-legged bitch with the chicken wing. Yo.
Yeah, the whole time she not even a bad bitch neither. That's what be cooking me. Like it always be the ones that be mad regular, that be acting like they like the baddest bitch walking, and it's like, bro, this bitch is down the street that got you beat. You feel me? This how these boxing niggas be acting now, bro. These niggas just want to argue. Like this shit, bad girls club, bro. Like I wouldn't be surprised if fucking Keyshawn Shakur, Hitchens, and fucking all these other niggas, they put these niggas in a house on some baddie shit and just had these niggas arguing and throwing drinks on each other. They might as well just do that because y'all niggas ain't gonna fight each other. So it's like, all I see is niggas arguing, niggas, talking tough with their chests out, acting like they about to do some shit.
But you know what's crazy? They all talking this crazy shit to Devin, and Devin don't be doing nothing. Like, bro, get off this nigga's dick, man. Like, damn, you hate him because he's popping his shit, because he's lit, because he's undefeated, because he's doing bigger shit than you niggas. Suck dick, man. You signed to
crazy as shit. They talking crazy about Dev, and Dev trying to fight these niggas. And they either pulling out like Keyshawn, or they asking for crazy stipulations like Shakur that didn't make stipulations for other people that was in the same weight class as Dev. Yeah. So it's like y'all talking crazy. Y'all put, I'm him. That shit's so fucking weird now. Like I remember I think I put up like a post on Instagram where I wrote him. I'm about to take that shit off because the niggas that saying they him now, these niggas is weird, guys. Like I can't even get on board with that phrase anymore. Like, oh, I'm him. I'm a bad motherfucker. Oh, bro, but when it's time to prove it, y'all niggas is y'all changing energies. Like the shit is weird, bro. I can't get with this. So when I be seeing these motherfuckers on the internet arguing, like I remember I used to be entertained by the shit. Like, yo, I don't mind a little good trash talk back and forth, but it's starting to be more frequent than fighters actually fighting each other. So it's starting to become very annoying now.
Yeah, back then niggas was fighting each other when they was talking shit.
Yeah, now like they'll talk shit, or at least, or they'll be on the internet, like they'll have a fight sign and then they talk shit to each other. I could get with that, But when y'all niggas is talking crazy, and then no fights get made, it's like, bro, what we doing this for? Like, what are we doing this for? So
Twitter wars.
Bro, these Twitter wars got my patience very thin, bro. So when y'all see me snapping and shit like that, I can't fuck with it no more, man. Now, if y'all got a fight date, y'all actually got a date set in stone, y'all got an arena, y'all got press conferences, y'all promoting, have at it, bro. Talk all the shit y'all want to talk. You feel me? I fuck with it. If it's adding to the sport of boxing, if it's pushing the boxing culture forward, I'm with it. But this shit where niggas just talking and then they don't ever see each other. And then it's like these niggas getting offered fights by the higher ups too. Like, bro, think about it. We could have got 2 fights that would have been huge for boxing. Africa and Keyshawn. They offered that. They was trying to put that together. These bulls asked for crazy amounts of money that they've never made in their entire career to fight each other. Now, should they deserve, career high purses for it? Absolutely, because it's a big fight. You know what I mean? It'll be a very popular fight. People will buy tickets to see it. It's 2 up-and-coming guys, who are, young champions that are putting it on the line to face each other. So do they deserve career high purses? Yeah. But when you're asking for money that y'all don't generate, that'll reassure these motherfuckers that they'll get their money back, then y'all being unrealistic. So we could have got Africa versus Keyshawn by now. Imagine if we would have had that fight. Huge.
That would have been some gangster shit.
Man, I'd have loved to have seen that fight, bro. And whoever won that fight would have been a bad motherfucker because as much as I criticize Africa, he got skills. He got skills. He can fight. You feel me? And then we would have gotten fucking Shakur and Dev, whatever the case is. They said the WBO bull Gustavo just came out and said that Jay Prince requested that Keyshawn become the mandatory with the WBO. This is why. Let me say this, bro. Let me say this. I'm gonna get into this real quick. Let me exit from this little
this fucking whistleblower right here.
Fucking lady
skin
boy
flute player.
Let me get this motherfucking cucumber eating ass.
Except lady boy.
Yeah, lady boy. you lady boy? Yeah, I'm lady boy. Yeah, you wanna know.
Yeah,
let me say this real quick, man. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping or not. First of all, Jay Prince got Shakur and Keyshawn, right? Keyshawn running with this narrative, double barrel shotgun, blah, blah, blah. Like, either way, you fucked, right? That's what he told Dev. Cool. We was wondering how the fuck Keyshawn Davis became the #1 guy in the WBO, and they ordered the fight almost immediately when Keyshawn Davis has only had 1 fight at 140 and no fights at 147, and didn't even get a title defense when he had the WBO at 135, right? Cool. So we was already like, the fuck, like how he deserved that, but whatever. It was a great fight outside of the Devin and Shakur fight, so why not, right? Come to find out, Gustavo Oliveira did an interview with Jagar Talk today, and Gustavo had revealed that Jay Prince was the one that requested Keyshawn to become the #1 guy in the WBO. So his manager did it, right? And shout out to Jay Prince for putting this fighter in position to possibly fight for a world title at the time, or at least he thought he was going to fight for a world title at the time. So with that being known, this makes me think one of 2 things. Either Shakur knew, because there's no fucking way that Jay Prince, is just so private with his business. He don't tell Shakur what Keyshawn doing, and he don't tell Keyshawn what Shakur doing. Like, that's bullshit, bro. Y'all niggas is brothers. Y'all got the same fucking manager, so the manager don't be talking y'all business to each other. Something tell me them niggas got a group chat.
Can I point one thing out? When Shakur said he's his own man, that let me know that he knew what was going on behind the scenes, and he was still saying Dev's name. So
yeah, and then he be claiming that he don't be knowing what be going on behind the scenes. He full of shit. The nigga's a liar. Just like how he said, "Oh, I ain't negotiating with Dev. I don't know nothing about that." Then he came out later and was, "Oh yeah, I'm negotiating with Dev." The nigga Shakur be lying. The nigga's a liar. So there's one of 2 things that they was attempting to do there. For one, Shakur Stevenson knew that Keyshawn was locking himself into a bout with Dev, so he was making it seem like he was gonna fight Dev when he know he wasn't going to fight him anyway, so the nigga just clout chasing. That's one. Or two, they were strategically trying to get Devin Haney to vacate the WBO so he could fight Shakur and Keyshawn could go ahead and fight for the vacant title. You know what I'm saying? Like like either way, like y'all niggas look corny because if Shakur is having these conversations with Jake Prince and Keyshawn, and they know that Keyshawn about to go ahead and fight Dev. All right, let me act like I'm gonna fight Dev. Whole time I ain't got I know it's not realistic to fight Dev. So if that's the case, why even talk shit to the nigga if you know you're not gonna fight him next? So it's either Shakur clout chasing the two. They put together a little master plan to try to put pressure on Devin and get rid of his WBO title to fight Shakur, so Keyshawn could go ahead and be like, oh, Devin Haney ducked me. Then he could go ahead and fight, Brian Norman or whoever is ranked in the fucking sanctioning body for the vacant WBO strap. It's either one of the two. Either way, that shit do not make y'all look good. You feel what I'm saying? So shit is just super corny, bro.
I have a feeling that
Jay Prince doing his job. Jay Prince doing his job. I don't think Jay Prince anticipated for Keyshawn to shoot down the offer though, or at least walk away from the negotiations.
And that leads me to say this, Keyshawn, you are such a bad. You change your name to fucking Tweaker, all right? Because you are such a bad businessman that niggas put you in fucking position to make life-changing money that you never made before, and you fucked the bag up. Why? Because you're a fucking bitch. That's it. That was my final statement.
Nate just said Jay Prince got to get his bag. He wanted a bigger bag too. I don't know exactly. I don't know if Jay Prince was trying to convince Keyshawn to get that $3 million or whatever the case is. But Jay Prince would have got paid regardless. Because let's say, I don't know what the percentages is, but they say the average manager gets 30%, right? That's what they say. So, if you're getting 30% of fucking $2 million, 30% of $2 million is what? 600,000? I don't even know. My math is trash. My math used to be good. I don't know what happened. But whether you getting 30% of $2 million or you getting 30% of $3 million, you getting fucking paid. And we also got to take into consideration that Keyshawn ain't the only fighter Keyshawn ain't the only fighter that Jay Prince got. He got several fighters that is making 7 figures right now.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? He got Shakur, he got Abdullah, he got Keyshawn, all 7-figure niggas. So he getting paid. You better believe he getting paid. Jay Prince get 25%. I don't know that for a fact, but 25, 30%, whatever the case is. If you're getting a fourth of some change, a fourth of a few mil, not a bad payday, bro. Damn, is that a normal rate for managers? De La Soul, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Managers, I've heard of managers getting a third, 33.3%. So you gotta watch. You gotta watch, man. Managers do get, especially for elite fighters, they do come in very clutch, man, because they taking care of all of the work for you. Like essentially, when you have a manager, your only job should be to fight.
Yo, I have a question. Is Eddie Reynoso also Canelo's manager?
Yes.
Oh my God, he is getting fucking paid.
Yeah, but I'm like, when you're at that level, bro, you're not getting a percent of Canelo's payday. Like that's insane. Like Canelo probably when you get to a certain point, you start giving these niggas flat rates. You feel me? Like Canelo not gonna give a nigga 30% of 100 mil. Like that's not happening.
How much is that?
Canelo gonna take 30% of 100 mil is 30 million. I'm not giving a nigga 30 million, bro.
Holy shit.
Hell no. So Canelo probably got an understanding with Eddie where he like, because they say the average trainer gets 10% of a fighter purse. So you telling me he getting 30% from being a manager, then 10% for being a trainer? Nah, that's 40%. That's damn near half the fucking pot.
You think he's getting a mil? You think he's getting a mil at least?
Eddie Reynoso gotta be a millionaire. If he not, I would be very disappointed in Canelo. There's no reason why that nigga ain't a millionaire. Eddie and Chepo should be millionaires. There's no fucking way. Canelo done made close to $1 billion in boxing. Come on, dog. Come on, dog.
Damn near, yeah.
They
Holy
said Eddie
shit.
on salary. He got to be on salary. That's yeah. Got to be on salary. I'm sure Eddie getting
Yeah,
paid
that's what
all
I was
year
thinking. I
round.
was thinking salary because holy
Yeah, I
shit.
mean that's a
Canelo be
different
getting
type of money.
fucking
Yeah,
paid.
yeah. Them Nick, bro. Eddie Reynoso got to be a millionaire. Got to be. If he's
Di-
not,
di-
I'll be very shocked.
Didn't I could be wrong. Didn't you say one time that Canelo makes 80 something percent of the venue, everything sold in the
I heard
joints?
that. I heard he makes 80%. Canelo said it in an interview that he makes 80% of the profit of some shit from like vendors that are at his fights and shit. So
Holy
like nigga,
shit.
yeah, bro. So if you sell like $100 in merchandise or whatever the case is, 80 of that shit is going to Canelo. If you ever been to like, I heard them shirts be like $100, bro. Like them official Canelo Alvarez merchandise and all that. Heard
Yeah,
that
I'm not
shit
buying that
mad
shit.
expensive. The reason why it's so expensive is because the niggas who selling it gotta make some money too. So you know what I mean? If
Yeah,
they
man, I'm
sell a
not buying
shirt
that
for
shit.
$120 or whatever the case is, you know what I mean? Canelo gonna get like $90 of it and they gonna pocket 30. Like that's a lot, bro. It's a lot. Canelo definitely rich, bro. He got a lot of money. And then that's just boxing. Like this nigga, I heard this nigga own like gas stations and shit called like Canelo Energy.
In
He got
Mexico?
yeah, bro. Like Canelo, he good. He got his own energy. He got his own alcohol beverages. The Viva Mexico Cabrones, John. He got he got a lot of shit, bro. I think he got his own like energy drinks too. Canelo got a lot of shit, bro.
I'm pretty sure he got his own promotions. I think. I could be
Yeah, he
wrong.
do. He got his own promotional company. Bro, when you're at that level, you be a fool not to have your own promotional company. You know what I mean? Be your own promoter, bro. When you at that level, oh yeah, he got yeah. Good point. He got his own boxing, company too. What's that shit called? The Boxing is Life or some shit like that.
Mm.
Yeah, he be
Yeah, that
having the
nigga's
Mexican. If you
stupid
be
too.
peeping, he be having. I think the nigga only be sponsoring like Mexican fighters too.
Mm.
Seemed like Eastside Cruz had them Canelo merch on, and he had a Hennessy sponsor for a long time. Yes, he did. I don't
Yep,
know
yep,
about
yep,
now.
yep, yep. Because I remember
Like
he had the
Canelo be
Hennessy
having
truck.
like million. This nigga be having like $100,000 horses in his ranches, and he be having them dancing and shit. Like
Yep,
he's
I
like
seen
this
that.
nigga Canelo, bro. He got a big ass fucking like nigga got like his own neighborhood. This nigga got a whole. He got acres, bro. He be riding his dirt bikes all around, and
Yeah, his house is stupid.
no
His
boxing,
ranch.
no life. Yeah, ETC. That's what it's called. No boxing, no life. I remember when Canelo was golfing and shit. This nigga, nigga had his own. Nigga had his own golf merchandise too. I'm like this nigga, man. Absolutely. My boy Trick said he asked me a question. Let me see what he's talking about. Trick said Mazuma. So wait, they're hoping Devin would vacate his belt because they thought Devin wouldn't accept the money he was getting. No, I think what they was expecting was Devin Haney to go after Shakur instead of Keyshawn because there would be more of an upside and face Shakur as opposed to Keyshawn. You feel what I'm saying? So they probably was like, yo, they probably orchestrated some shit where it's like, yo, Shakur, call out Devin Haney, call him out, put that pressure on him. You know what I mean? So we could get him to possibly vacate this title. This is a conspiracy theory, of course. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I could be dead wrong. But let's just say there was some type of situation where, Jay, if you watch, I listen to like Jay Prince got a book called like The Art and Science of Respect. He's very calculated. And I listened to his audio book. Very intelligent brother. So he knows how to move calculated. He's been in the business a long time. He know how to do shit a certain way to end up getting what he wants. And he's a chess player when it comes to this business shit, whether it's in the music industry or the boxing industry. So something just leads me to believe that I don't feel like Keyshawn ever really had the intention on fighting Devin Haney. He said in an interview not too long ago when he was coming up that he was calling Devin Haney out, knowing that he wasn't ready. Keyshawn said he did that back when he was 7-0. The nigga 15-0 now. he's not too far away from 7-0. That's just 8 fights later. So he may still feel like he's not ready. You know what I mean? You price yourself out of the Richardson Hitchens fight. You price yourself out of the Devin Haney fight. So there's a pattern there at this point that's making me feel like when there's certain opponents that's in front of you, you ask for an absurd amount of money that niggas are not willing to pay you because you are not worth that yet in their eyes.
Can I say something real quick? Let's not forget he was also popping it to Abdullah Mason.
He really was, knowing that he was never going fighting.
And
How you calling out the 135 nigga? You miss weight, go up to 40, still calling out the lightweight nigga. Then you say you moving up to 47 the fight after. So was your intentions to ever fight Abdullah Mason? No.
Not only that, you were popping it to him. He main evented in your hometown because you laid an egg in weight. And then you vacated your belt. He fought for your vacant title, and now he has your belt. So eat that.
Abdullah told you, yo, come get your belt back.
Exactly.
He ain't been at lightweight since. Trick said, is Ray Ford signed with Jay Prince too? No, he's not. Shit, you would think he was, how close he is to Shakur and them, but he's not. Damn, I forgot what the fuck I was saying, bro.
Yo, the way he swanton bombed out that ring was funny as shit.
What was it that I was gonna say, bro? I forgot what I was cooking up on. Shit. Well, I was speaking about Keyshawn or whatever the case is. Like I said, I had a little conspiracy theory that maybe they probably was Jay Prince. That's what I was talking about. Jay Prince is very calculated. He knows how to get his ways. He's a big chess player. That's one thing that I learned about Jay Prince and how the way he moved in the business, the music industry and the boxing industry. So is it far-fetched for me to believe that Jay Prince sat Shakur and Keyshawn down and attempted to orchestrate a plan where they could get Devin Haney to vacate his WBO title, have Keyshawn Davis fight for it to become a world champion, and then go ahead and take their chances with a fucking Shakur Stevenson fight with the fucking not a rehydration clause, but a catch weight that could take away from Devin Haney. Because the whole situation is, Devin Haney's big. Devin Haney's big. You feel what I'm saying? Devin Haney's big, so let's bring him down in weight because with those 3 pounds, we know that he's not going to be the best version of himself or as strong as he would be. You know what I mean? Let's try to take advantage of a possibly dehydrated Devin Haney going into this fight, and we can go ahead and get this title up off of him and have Keyshawn fight for it. You know what I mean? And they'll take their chances. They would much rather put Shakur Stevenson in that situation because he's the more skilled man for that job in comparison to Keyshawn Davis. You feel me? So I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised.
I still think Keyshawn would have got stopped in that fight. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anyone says. I think he would have got stopped against Devin.
Yo, what's going on, brother?
Oh, my bad. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on?
Oh, salute, my boy. I don't know if you remember me, but I seen y'all in the Boost fight. And y'all seen a lot of people, so y'all probably not going to remember me.
You said what's up?
Robert?
You said what's up?
No, I said I seen you in the Boost fight. I seen you pull up over there. It was good. But nah, bro.
Did you say what's up? That's what I'm asking you.
Oh, you was going in and out. You was fake going in and out. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear us?
You fake going in and out. Am I bugging, bro? Or are you going in and out?
I hear you clearly.
Yeah, we hear you good.
Oh,
can you hear me, Slime?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, bro. Just leave and come back, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna come back in because it's fake lagging a little bit. All right.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing boy at the fight. But Tego said, hell no. What you mean, hell no, bro? Let me know. Let me know what you're talking about. Let's see. Yo,
bro. Be sturdy. Now, I was saying, bro, I agree with you. It may have been a play, right? Reason I say that, cause, feel me, like, Jay Prince, you a manager, bro. Like, ain't no way you ain't gonna manage your fighter to make good decisions, especially when it comes to a fight that you're gonna get a percentage of, you feel me, that y'all gonna try to leverage good money off. Like, I don't get it. And me personally, bro, believe it or not, I do think Keyshawn is worth $3 million, bro. I mean, $3 million and more, okay? In my opinion, you feel me? Reasons I say that is because at the end of the day, his skills, the entertainment factor, he feel me, he fight. I ain't gonna lie, he ain't, to me, I don't think he dug no smoke. It made this situation may be funny for sure. It is funny.
What?
Because the way when you try to leverage something and you trying to gain more money out of
Wait, go back.
the
What'd you say? I want to make sure I heard you right. Go ahead. One more time. Repeat what you said.
I don't feel like it's a duck. That's what you was talking about.
You feel like what's not a duck? Keyshawn and
He
Devin's
he no,
situation?
not I ain't gonna lie, I'm just saying my opinion. I ain't standing on it. Like at the end of the day, you feel me? Everybody
What?
got different ways of viewing it. So for me, it's only two ways of viewing it, but you gotta I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yeah, cause put it like this. Let's say with the Rolly and Devin one, I'm not gonna say Devin was ducking Rolly for that. They just trying to leverage better, you feel me? Better, more money for better, you feel me? They gonna do it
They
for it.
had no guarantee. That's a little bit of a different situation.
But wouldn't you think, bro, as Jay Prince, the manager that been you manage fighters, you trying to get them to be in the best position as far as money wise. That's am I
Yeah,
mistaken?
but you also got to be realistic.
Mhm.
Like, of course, as a manager, you want to get every dollar that you can for your fighter. That's facts. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, the more you get your fighter, the more you gonna get. So everybody happy, right? But the problem
100%.
is you have to be realistic in business as well. If you have a history of making 1 million, 1.5 million, 1.75 million, whatever the case is, I don't know how much Keyshawn getting paid.
Yeah.
That's only for him and his peoples to know for real. I'm
Mhm.
hearing the most he ever got was like one and some change. So it's
Yeah.
kind of similar to the Boots and Brian Norman situation, where it's like, bro, you've gotten paid significantly less as a career high in comparison to what they're trying to offer you now. So how could you sit here and act like all of a sudden you're above a significantly higher career high payday? You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, if Keyshawn feel like he worth more than $3 million, cool. You're gonna have to bring the statistics to the table at the negotiation table to prove that you're worth that. You feel what I'm saying? But most likely, Top Rank did their homework. They've been building Keyshawn Davis his whole career. They know
Yeah.
the numbers. So based off of they look at the numbers, they see what he brings to the table. They see that Devin Haney's a big name. They see the money that the networks is providing in order to get this shit going. And they're able, and they have to make money too. So it's like, yo, this is what we could do for you. And in my opinion, I think $3 million is a great fucking offer for a Devin Haney fight, especially when you're going around here talking shit like, yo, like I'm gonna stop Devin Haney. Oh, I'm gonna beat the shit out of your son. He was telling Bill Haney, I'm gonna beat the fuck out your son, blah, blah, blah. If you
Nah,
genuinely
yeah,
feel
yeah.
that way, then you should go ahead and take that $3 million, fight Devin Haney, beat his ass like how you said you was gonna do. And that way, moving forward, a nigga can never look at you and offer you $3 million again.
Nah,
Like,
100%.
and I've seen fighters take. Devin Haney did it. Devin Haney took a shitty deal to become undisputed in Australia, and guess what? That's the reason that them shitty deals that he took to become undisputed in Australia is why he's able to get a direct deal with the zone. And I don't know what the number is, but it's like a rumor that he's getting $9 million a fight. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So he getting close to 8 figures now. And the reason why he was able to get to that position because he took them chances out in Australia with George Kambosos and signed a shitty 3-fight deal with Top Rank where they were basically trying to line him up and, you know what I mean, finish him off with Lomachenko and shit like that. And he did what he had to do. He got out of the deal. And ever since then, motherfuckers can't lock him down to a deal. He took them chances and he became the man. You got to take the chances historically, especially as a Black American fighter. Nobody gonna give you anything, bro. They're not gonna give you anything. Unfortunately, the standards for the Black American fighter are so fucking high that you have to earn your way to the top spot. You have to prove that you're great over
Nah, that's a
and
fact.
over and over
But
and
but
over
wouldn't you
again.
say, Mazuma, you wouldn't say like you feel me like the formula of how Tank, not saying Tank automatically don't fight nobody, but like the formula of how he came up, you put him in there with good opponents, you feel me? Just decent, good opponents for sure that can scrap, that's gonna have a style, a good style that's gonna want to fight. You feel me? A style to fight that's gonna try to pressure Tank. You feel me? And then he starts laying him out. At the end of the day, people just want to see people get knocked out. So and then with the social media of today, you feel me? The marketing behind people, that I think that's what make you a star and shit. And depending on if you can sell. Which is why, and also I ain't gonna lie. I know I wasn't booked because I done heard, not saying that, but even I like to take some fighters like for example, Boots, right? I done heard when they asked him about Keyshawn, what he think about Keyshawn. He said he's an excellent talent. He's a good young talent, good fighter. You feel me? So when I hear fighters that's off the level that I think that's elite, say that about another fighter, that gives me like, okay, he for sure see what I'm seeing. He one of them ones. You feel me?
Right.
Not saying for sure.
I think that if anybody was to say that Keyshawn can't fight, then that's hating. Like you don't know what the fuck you watching. Keyshawn could definitely rumble. I don't think that's ever been the question. From the amateurs to the pros, Keyshawn been a top dog. You feel what I'm saying? The problem is when it's time for him to make those sacrifices in order to become the man that he truly believes in his heart that he is, he's been having some mishaps. Speaking about Gervonta Davis, I'm heavily critical of Gervonta Davis. A lot of people, I'm an anti-Tank channel. Whatever. It is what it is. I hold that man accountable for his actions at the end of the day. But guess what? People don't even know this. Gervonta took a sacrificial fight in his career as well in order to become the man. Do y'all know that he fought Jose Pedraza for $75,000?
Nah, facts.
People don't even know that. He ain't even made six figures to fight for a world title, bro. For his first world title, he made $75,000, bro.
That ain't shit.
You coming home with nothing after that. You feel what I'm saying? When after you paying everybody and you pay taxes, you be lucky if you come home with 30 racks.
You just coming home with the belt.
But guess what? That momentum that he built off of that Jose Pedraza fight, you can't Tank fuck around and spit on you if you say 75,000 around him. So you have to make those sacrifices in order to become the man as a Black American fighter. Ain't shit ever gonna be given to you. Like I said, you have to prove that you're great over and over and over and over again. Timothy Bradley said he made $50,000. What he said on Andre Ward's interview, he made $50,000 to fight for his first world title. So it's like, what the fuck? Like these dudes was getting paid crumbs, but they ended up becoming the man. And then we seen Tim Bradley fight Juan Manuel Marquez. He fought Manny Pacquiao like 3 times. However many times he fought him. You know what I mean? He ended up getting all these big fights, and Tim Bradley good off boxing for the rest of his life based off of the fights that he was able to win. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Nah, that you 100% right on that, which is why I don't understand as a manager in Jay Prince, like why wouldn't you try to keep him on 140? He could beat up. I was favoring him against a lot of the talent at 140. You feel me? I'm not gonna say Gary Antoine, but the Dalton Smith. For me, I ain't gonna lie, Puello was a good fight. Matias would have been a good fight. It would have been a lot of good scraps, like at least 2-3 scraps he could have, and then moved up. For me, try to get your belt on, cause shit at 47, shit. What you think he should do from here next on Mazum?
He'd be lucky if he get off that shelf, man. Yo, people gotta understand, Top Rank. They was already frustrated with Keyshawn because he fucked up that Norfolk fight with Edwin De Los Santos. They lost a lot of money. I heard Edwin De Los Santos still got paid. I heard he still got paid and he didn't even have to fight. So they might be down to they might be in the negative with Keyshawn's career. Like they lose money because of this dude. So they sat him down for a little while. You know what I mean? And pretty much Turkey Al-Sheikh, Ring Magazine, and them had to pick him back up for him to fight against Jermaine Ortiz. So, you know what I mean? He got a good win with Jermaine Ortiz. Top Rank probably, came back around to forgive him and shit like that, throw him back in the mix. And when they throw him back in the mix, look what he doing. Pulling out of purse biz to fight for world titles and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, with Top Rank, they got to be frustrated with Keyshawn because every time it's time for them to, come up off Keyshawn financially or just make a little bit of the money back they invested into his career, here he go, finding a way to, pull off some
Mm.
bullshit.
Do
Then
you
you
think
going
it's a
around,
duck now?
huh?
I'm asking him. Do you think it's a duck now?
No. I mean, again, bro, like I told you, bro, I was just staying an opinion. You feel me? I could look at things two ways at the end of the day. I could be wrong too. I don't got no race in it, no horse in this race. So it don't really matter to me. I just personally, you feel me? I understand that sometimes people may try to leverage because again, people do say Devin Haney. Of course, it's a payday was in his own right. He's a big name in the boxing, so he should be a payday for other fighters. I mean, not a $10 million payday, but like like I think around 5-4. Like I mean, that's my opinion, bro. You feel me? Who am I? I ain't really no manager, no promoter shit. For me, but I believe like if Mazuma was to work, if you telling me you boxed since you was 10, and to the point till now you've been pulling blood, sweat, and tears and sacrifice, shit for everything that Boots is getting, I'm happy. I hope he could one day get $100 million, nigga. Yeah, because at the end of the day, bro, you feel me? You put your body on the line. You put in, you
Right.
feel me? You working
Right. I
hard
hear
for
what
your shit.
you.
I gotta respect it.
I hear what you're
You
saying.
feel me?
I hear what you're saying.
But I hear what y'all saying also, though, and I get it. It's gonna take his stock is gonna take a hit, bro. For real, he should have just stayed at 40 and try to work something out with a champion or try to fight the IBF champion Delgado. For me, I think the Lindolfo pros. I don't know whatever his name. But man, I would love to see what Shakur's gonna do, man. I think he should just try to fight Ryo too, bro. Like get the man
He
that
keeps
had
shooting Ryo. He keeps shooting Ryo down. I just seen Ryo was talking about, yo, like, putting pressure on the Shakur fight. And Shakur basically like, yo, bro, like you not even a fight I'm looking for. Like, look, like young boy in him. Basically, it was on some shit where it was like, bro, like first of all, you know what I mean? You just knocked out an old ass Edwin De Los Santos, not old, but like an active
Not for sure.
Edwin De Los Santos. You know what I mean? Like I didn't find that to be impressive. Then on top of that, you know what I mean? Like I watched Gary Antoine Russell beat the shit out you. You ain't even win a round. So it, like he was pretty much just telling me why he don't feel interested in fighting him. But the question with Shakur becomes now, because I heard the WBO also state that within, very soon Devin Haney should be announcing a fight. So they must know some shit that we don't know. So with that being taken into consideration, if it's not Shakur Stevenson, what the fuck is Shakur gonna do? They ain't not, he signed a deal with Zuffa. You know what I mean? There's no big names, between 135 to 140 that Zuffa has that could be an intriguing fight for Shakur whatsoever.
Right.
And to be honest, he said that he signed with Zuffa because they reassured him that they could give him the biggest fights possible. There's not that many big fights out here for Shakur Stevenson right now.
100%. Especially when he's saying, Shock is too small, Devin is too big. Nah, who the nigga that's gonna be in the middle for him to fight now? Since Shock is too small and Devin is too big, who can we get in the middle for you?
He keep bringing up Tank like Tank not boxing. Tank not even around right now. They talking about he not gonna come back to the top of next year. Are you gonna wait until 2027 to see if you could get a Tank fight?
Yeah,
Like
like Tank's
I
too
don't
busy
understand.
suplexing bitches in Baltimore, man. You mean?
Oh
Tank
man.
is out of this.
Ah,
Right now,
and
he
on
ain't
top of
there.
that, what you gonna wait for Floyd Schofield winner? You say you ain't gonna never fight Schofield again because of what he did. He pulled out of the last John. So I don't know, man. I know you ain't gonna
Man,
fight Abdullah. Jay Prince gonna block that.
Shakur signed to Zuffa
Word.
to give this nigga Dana head. That's it.
That's
Mo-
crazy.
That's
Morataya
pretty much it. Because who the fuck else are
Mordecai,
you gonna fight?
my
going
thing
down.
is, it's like Mordecai, is that a cool fight? Yeah. You know what I mean? That's a cool fight. He just had a couple title defenses. He going up to 140. They saying that Mordecai could probably petition to be Shakur mandatory. All of that sound good, bro. But you know what I'm saying? I don't think that's the most intriguing fight that's available for him right now. Me personally, like my opinion, I think the Oshaki fight is a lot more interesting than the Raymond
Facts.
Mordecai fight.
Mm-hmm.
That's just
Absolutely.
me.
Nah, mind you, but I was going at Greg with that and Bang. I was telling him, boy, y'all got it. Yeah, not saying like they was crapping on Shock, but just the fact that you saying he's too small. When I see Shock's frame and he got long arms, I'm like 5 more pounds won't be bad on him. Like I don't see him losing any speed or any agility, his IQ not gonna change. Everything, I think it'll be benefit. He's about to be 33 years old. You feel me? That should benefit him, in my opinion.
I think it's a great fight. Shakur does have a significant size advantage over Shock, but at the end of the day, man, I think that's an interesting storyline. Both of them are very skilled. They got a history. Shock be out here talking about how he beat up Shakur in sparring. Shakur pretty much confirmed the shit and made up all these excuses. He was partying. He was with his girl. He didn't sleep and all that shit. So, I mean, that's pretty intriguing. Then at the end of the day, Shakur did give him his word that if he fought Raymond Ford and beat him, that he'll give him an opportunity. But now, you know what I'm saying? He said that he also mentioned that, you know, he'll fight O'Shaquie, but, you know, I think that he wanted to take care of some other shit first. But, you know, and I also hear Shakur calling out Gary Antoine. Is that a great fight? Yeah, that's a fucking great fight. But guess what? Antoine talking about fighting Oscar Duarte. So unless you block that fight from Oscar Duarte, I don't really see that shit happening either. Then on top of that, I'm hearing Gary Antoine Russell talking about he want to fight Shakur last. He don't want to fight him right now.
What Trick said. That's just
Mazuma watched Shakur tell Rayo to fight his brother Ray Ford first. Oh shit.
Shit was funny as shit.
He probably gonna tell Rayo to fight Africa. Fight Africa. Tell you some shit like that. You know what I mean? Yo, Shakur the greatest matchmaker in the world, bro. Greatest matchmaker in the world. This nigga said, yo, y'all talking about I gotta fight Haney. You know what I'm saying? Why Haney don't fight Boots? Bro, why is you worried about that?
Nah, no funny.
Corny, bro. Like, Boots not even back in your play. Nigga, he like, bro, what the fuck?
That fake showed me he not an alpha. Like, I could never hear Boots talking about, oh, why you not, like, I
bro,
could never
on
hear
my
that
son
like
life,
that.
bro. I love, bro. I'm a big supporter of Boots. Like I said, I knew he was gonna be world champion when I seen him in the gym 10 plus years ago.
Grinding.
I knew it. So, bro, I swear to God, on everything I love, if Boots was to ever come out and say some shit like that, I'm frying him. I swear to God, bro, there's no fucking way. If Boots was to ever sit on this platform on a platform and be like, "Why Vergil Ortiz calling me out, man?" Like, man,
fight Fundora,
fight Fundora. Like, you so
crazy.
worried about me, bro? Fuck no, you don't hear Boots say no shit like that. Boots be like, "Yo, I'm gonna get these titles. I'm gonna come see all these niggas. Keep them belts warm." That's what I'm hearing them say.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Antoine saying I want Shakur last. Yeah, that's what he said. Talking about he want to unify. You was talking shit about Africa and all these niggas, but when Shakur pull up at your door, you talking about you don't want that fight next. Man, you was a hoe, nigga. These niggas
that shit's crazy. That shit crazy for real. I ain't gonna lie. I would love to see if Shaq was to go up to 140, because he'll talk about he'll challenge him if he was to go to 140. So I'm like, damn, that nigga is for real throwback fighter. I'll for sure.
Yeah, but nah, that would be OD. I ain't gonna lie. That shit got to be 135, bro.
135.
Yeah, like I seen O'Shaquie in person. He not gonna be somebody who move up multiple weight classes. He's skilled.
Yeah, crazy.
So I guess with the right fight, he could probably beat a bigger dude. But O'Shaquie, he probably a 2-division champ at best. I think 135 would be his cap. Them 140 dudes be big, man. Like, I seen Jermaine Ortiz in person. I was like, oh yeah, that's not a.
When you say big,
small
like
dude.
you mean like normal, like normal, like girth, not like the girth, the size, like what, like.
Bro, you can't say girth on here, bro.
Yeah, no homo, not that. But
you gotta understand what you mean. What I'm talking about in terms of them being
I'm
bigger
not talking
guys?
about as far as like height and reach. Is damn, I forgot the word for it. Fuck. Like when you just weigh more. Like I forgot how you explain. Like you cut up, but you weigh more. Like you just rehydrate more.
Size. It's the size. You just say size. Girth is
okay. So size. That's what y'all mean by size. Just weighing more. Like
Yeah, just being a naturally bigger person, bro.
Or you could say they frame.
Like, can you imagine? Like, look at Shaq. Right? Shaq looked small next to Shakur when he was a 130 pounder. Now imagine if he was next to who's a big 140, like an Oscar Duarte.
Alberto, no, not Alberto. No.
Albert Puello a big 140.
He's like a rangy 140.
He would be at a major disadvantage against those guys. Because think about it, like these dudes are Like 130 guys, they probably walk around 150 if they're in shape, right? These 140 dudes probably won't be 165. You know what I'm saying? Like they just naturally bigger guys who, pack a big they pack a bigger punch and they could take a better punch. You know what I'm saying? Because usually the better guy is, the better their punch resistance is as well. So it's like it's a different type. As you move up in weight, bro, 10 pounds is a huge difference. From 130 to 140, they're it's a totally different ball game, bro. On some real shit.
You don't think like
from 130 to 135 is a different ball game.
Because that's how people like was telling me when we was talking about like the Canelo and Bud. Like I'll be saying like I think Bud could get in there. Like nah, you crazy. Nah, he too big. I'm like bro, like this like size wise to me, like like height and reach wise, they look about the same to me. So as much as you weigh in, I didn't really care because Bud to me was just more skillful as far as managing distance, you feel me? Working with the jab, IQ, lateral movement. To me, he was just better than Canelo in all those aspects.
Yeah.
So I wasn't really caring if he was to be more of the bigger guy in size. I wasn't really caring about that.
No, that's a fact. But let me say this though. That was a bit of a different situation. I didn't notice it in the moment. But when you really look at it, Canelo did come from smaller weight class, and he is very undersized for 168. He was just able to get away with that because it wasn't much, it wasn't like the craziest competition at 168. Plus, Canelo experienced as hell in comparison to all them guys. So he was able to beat a lot of them guys and become undisputed. But what a lot of people also don't consider is Bud took a year.
Yeah, to prepare for that shit.
He trained damn near for a year to get ready for – he said he trained like 9 months. And acclimated himself up to the weight class to fight Canelo. And that's why he said, he said that once he go up, he ain't going back down because he knew he done put on muscle. He really got his body to that point where he developed into a super middleweight guy. He took his time acclimating to the weight class. Canelo's a naturally smaller dude. It was just a lot of things that worked in the Bud favor that I didn't really notice at the time. And plus, you're right, he is more skilled than Canelo Alvarez as well. He had a lot of like physical advantages over Canelo, so it just worked out in his favor, bro. It was a great fucking style matchup, and he went and he calculated that move perfectly. So
and also, bro, to me, Canelo was like, of course, we consider him a great and stuff, but like skill wise, to me, like he for sure got skills, but he was never really the best to me. Like in certain fights, he had to really have his way, like. Whether it was a rehydration close like or bringing a nigga up like an Amir Khan or fucking damn, what's these fights? He had a couple fights, but it was with some closes in there. And I'm like, damn, for me. But it's so talked about that at the end of the day, we just put him under the rug and cool, fuck it. But he was for sure Canelo got skilled up, but not out of this world. Like, nah.
Yeah, he's beatable.
Yeah, for sure.
But I actually wanted to get into this before I wrap the live up because it was something that caught my attention, and I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of weird to hear this from Robert Garcia. Shout out to Robert Garcia, one of the best trainers in the sport of boxing. Vergil, Bam, Chop. I don't know if he got Ryo anymore. Probably do. I don't know, but regardless, one of the top trainers in the sport, got one of the best stables in the sport of boxing today. He did an interview with Sean Sattel. Shout out to Sean for putting this interview together. And he was voicing his opinion on the whole 154-pound landscape and how they're pushing heavily for the Jaron Ennis fight and saying that they don't need a tune-up, that they'll go straight into the Jaron Ennis fight, all that good shit, right? So let's go ahead and hear this interview. And I want to point out something that Robert Garcia said, and I want to know y'all opinions on this shit. So let's go ahead and play this, man.
All right, man. Well, Vergil, man, do you feel like the WBC should mandate that he gets the Fundura fight? Is that something Oscar may have to make a call on? Do his job as the promoter to talk to Mauricio and make that happen?
Well, look, that is the way it has to be. But look, if I'm not mistaken, I think Fundura's already got plans to another fight. Exactly. Right. So we would have to wait till next year, anyways. But I personally talked to Mauricio, and Mauricio, we have a good relationship. And he told me, look, Robert, whenever you guys ask for it, I'll push for it. So yes, it's something that obviously Golden Boy, Rick Regan have to. They're the ones that have to push for it. But Mauricio told me that yes, that he would mandate it if we asked for it. So I think.
So based off of that, Mauricio told Robert Garcia that if they ask for it, they'll mandate Vergil to fight Fundora.
Mm-hmm.
So that just tells me if that's the case, they probably never asked for it.
Yeah.
Unless this motherfucker Mauricio just changed his tone around. That's weird to me. But let's continue.
That could be next, our next fight. After, I think we're gonna. It looks like we might go sometime in November with Vergil. We don't know exactly what's gonna happen because if I'm not mistaken, we're pushing for the Golden Boy and Rick Regan, and I know myself and Vergil's in camp already. Vergil's in Riverside. His dad, Vergil himself, we want to buy boots. We want that fight to happen. Hearing from Eddie that Boots might want to unify against Josh Kelly. Yeah. Well, if you do that, that's taking advantage of a fighter that's injured, that's hurt. You see that cut?
Yeah.
That cut.
Hold on, let me rewind this one more time, bro. Hold on.
That Boots might want to unify to happen. His dad, Vergil himself, we want to buy Boots. We want that fight to happen. Hearing from Eddie that Boots might want to unify against Josh Kelly. Yeah. Well, if you do that, that's taking advantage of a fighter that's injured, that's hurt. You see that cut?
Yeah.
That cut is like an inch deep. Yeah. That cut is big. If you bring somebody like that to a November fight, you're taking advantage of that. You're taking advantage of that, and the fighter will probably do it because he's a fighter, he's a warrior, and he'll probably get the biggest payday in his career, and he can lose to anybody else because let's be real, Kelly might not be the best in the division, so they're going after him to take advantage of that opportunity to get another belt under his belt, which would be 3, which is great. But when you have somebody like Vergil who's asking for it, so November is a perfect date. He had a great
come
fight
back against Boots or to get a tune up and then Boots?
No, we don't need a tune up. We want to go straight into Boots. We want straight into Boots. If Boots decides to fight Kelly and take advantage of Kelly being cut and everything, then that's kind of showing me that you really don't want to fight Vergil.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that's a nice little move from Robert Garcia, man. So if y'all ain't hear what this man just said, this man said, basically to sum it up, that if Boots fights Josh Kelly, that he's taking advantage of an injured fighter, and it'll also mean that he doesn't want anything to do with fighting Vergil Ortiz. Oh my God. Yo, Slime, what you think about this, bro?
First of all, Wario here needs to shut the fuck up because that's not the case at all. Because he said that the nigga, he said himself that he wants to either fight Vergil or any of the champions. It doesn't matter, but they really want Vergil. But if the champions come, they come. It's whatever.
Shit, man. I would have.
Virgil fucked up. You good? Vergil fucked up the entire John. Dropped the ball with the whole John when it came to Boots in the first place. Yeah, he had this fake quote unquote lawsuit bullshit. But nigga, that was just like, for me, that was like a little stunt they pulled to try to get out that John, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is fucking corny. Fuck this nigga.
What you thinking, bro? Let me know.
Nah, man, shit, it's a little weird though. You feel me? Because it's like at the end of the day, you can't don't just throw a stone if the Kelly fight gets made, and they hide your hand behind it. Because at the end of the day, like, you feel me, bro. I mean, even though I get what he's saying, but like, nah, bro, nah. But I see through it too, because it's like, bro, y'all said if you wanted to activate your mandatory precision for the Fundora, why not activate it? Fight Fundora, take his belt. Boots is trying to become undisputed. He's gonna have to see you. He's gonna have to see you. And on top of that shit, even if y'all want to make it for y'all can make it even for the ring. You can have the WBC belt and shit. The ring may be involved in that, right? Or I'm tripping. Ain't Fundora number 2 or some shit?
And what?
And the rankings, the 154 rankings. Who's number 1 and 2 right now?
I mean, different places got different rankings. It's all opinionated at the end of the day.
Now you know like how it is for you to get the ring belt.
Oh, you talking about the ring rankings?
Yeah, the
I'm
ring
not
belt
sure what the ring rankings are.
But the 154 year, because it probably, I think if Vergil beats Fundora, then I'll just leave him and Boots as 1 and 2, and they could go for the ring. Feel me? It'll be the WBC, WBO, WBA, the ring right there, boom, and then the IBF would just be alone right there. Like it'll give time for Kelly to get healed after that. You feel me? But it's a lot, man, because I didn't get that right there. He said it. If we want to activate that we spoke to Mauricio, we can activate the mandatory precision if we want. So it's like, why y'all not activating it? Like I'm confused. Unless they don't want to see that tall, long rangy ass nigga throwing uppercuts straight. But Dora ain't no joke, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Shit. Straight uppercut, yo, man.
Let me address this, man. I'm gonna break this down based off of what he said. For one, Robert, first of all, for those of y'all who didn't watch that Josh Kelly fight, he just fought a little bit ago. I think it was like, 2 weeks ago? He fought Edge Yarko out in Saudi Arabia, right? And during the fight, it was a tough bout. But he ended up sustaining like a cut. He had like a pretty bad cut, and I think his nose was slightly fractured. And he just got surgery not too long ago, right? They considered the surgery to be minor, from what I understand. And from what his trainer said, I think his trainer name is like Adam Booth. He said that, the procedure was done and they expect an 8-week recovery period. So it'll take 8 months. I mean, not 8 months.
2 months.
8 weeks, aka 2 months, yes, to fully recover from this minor surgery that Josh Kelly just had. So it'll look like maybe early October or late September, Josh Kelly will be cleared to fight based off of what Adam Booth just said. So that's more than enough time, in my opinion, to be ready for a November fight with Jaron Ennis. But according to Robert Garcia, that if he fights Josh Kelly, who just sustained an injury in his last fight, that would be taking advantage of Josh Kelly. First of all, Robert.
Yo, this picture, man, funny. They Mr. Potato here.
Yeah, like Steve Harvey and shit. But no.
All right.
But so it was just, and I got a lot of respect for Robert Garcia. We just been. But it's just crazy how he's trying to discredit Boots for taking a unification bout in his next fight. Meanwhile, your fighter has never fought for a world title. And based off of what you said with Mauricio Suleiman, all Mauricio said is that all y'all got to do is ask for the fight and we'll give it to y'all. So that makes me feel like either Mauricio just changed his mind recently about Fundora and Vergil fighting each other, or y'all never asked for the fight in the first place. So why don't y'all do that? Like, why don't y'all do that? Why don't y'all wait for Sebastian Fundora to defeat Ermal in September or October, whenever they're fighting? And after that, go ahead and ask Mauricio to mandate Vergil Ortiz, who's a WBC interim champion, to fight the full status champion so y'all can fight in early 2027. While Jaron Ennis goes ahead and he fights Josh Kelly, who's under the same promotional banner as him. And something just tells me it's not that severe of an injury if you only need 8 weeks to recover from it.
No,
you feel what I'm saying? So that shit does. He said they can't do that. Well, that's what Robert Garcia just said. Robert Garcia said that he talked to Mauricio Suleiman, and Mauricio said, if y'all want that fight, all you gotta do is ask for it, and we'll give it to you. That's what Robert Garcia just said. So I don't know what it cannot be done.
Tricks, I'm about to fry you, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Pissing me off. Tricks is gonna piss me off, bro.
No, Tricks is actually talking something a bit, he's talking facts though. Because think about it, he said Robert is smart. He knows if Boots gets another belt, Vergil gonna have little negotiating power. Remember when they first tried to negotiate.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the comment previous to that one. Or prior to that one, I meant.
Man, listen, at the end of the day, that nigga, what Jaron Ennis told you from the very beginning, he said he getting all of them belts. So, and that's what we should want as boxing fans. You feel what I'm saying? So if you want to go ahead, because when he didn't have a title, he was chasing the Vergil Ortiz fight. So it's just so funny to me, like Robert Garcia just completely ignoring that Boots pursued that fight heavily before he became a unified world champion. You know what I mean? He gave in to all y'all motherfucking demands. Y'all wanted it had to be Vergil Ortiz versus Boots. Eddie Hearn was like, "Why? Oh, we have to do it. There is no fight. Okay, we'll do that." All right, you know what I mean? We gave into all the demands. They said this motherfucker couldn't have colored, like bright colored gloves on. He said, okay. Like he gave into each and every demand, and all of a sudden, Oscar De La Hoya, Rick Meridian, and Vergil Ortiz having beef to the point where they over here fighting a legal battle. You feel what I'm saying? So don't sit here and act like Boots never intended on fighting Vergil, because when he did, y'all motherfuckers got in a lawsuit and y'all been sitting on the sidelines while Boots been active since then. So it's just so funny to me that Robert Garcia is trying to spin this narrative that, oh, you know, you're taking advantage of an injured fighter if you fight him. First of all, if Josh Kelly signed that motherfucking contract, there ain't no excuses to be made. That's what he chose. If the motherfucker signed the contract, obviously he feels like that injury is not severe enough to.
And at the end of the day, it's boxing. You feel me? They boxing to get paid to get a big payday. So fuck it. If it's like that, nigga, you might cash me out, shit. You might payday. But now I was thinking about. I wanted to ask you this, bro, because you feel me? It's about to be a hunt for the next face of boxing. And right now, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like the only thing Boots is missing, bro, to be the next face would be like a manager like Bill Haney, like just somebody like just antagonizing niggas, like just really making sure like your name. You feel me? How he was able to reinvent the Devin Haney brand like into that D shit, talking like I ain't gonna lie, that it kind of is smart, bro. If Boots would have had somebody behind that talking like all of that, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. He's gonna be the next face. Well, he's becoming the face even with the performance he's giving. But shit, man, I ain't gonna lie. A manager like that talking shit, make him into the next phase. Like, I think Keyshawn talking like, oh, manage me. Bill Haney manage me. Because I ain't gonna lie, that shit fake. Because when he talking about Devin, and you ain't never seen Devin fight, you would think he fight like Boots. You would think it'll be the way Boots fight. If you, I swear to God, like if you put Devin Haney and Boots and you take, like you don't know who's who, but you just talking about how they fight, you would think Boots and Devin Haney, bro. Word of bro. Oh God, yeah. Oh God. But even though I can't take no credit for him, Devin has evolved. I ain't gonna lie, he's evolved. Great forward, good jab. I ain't gonna lie. And I see him adding combinations into his shit. Once he dropped Norman, I seen a good 4 or 5 piece. I said, oh, okay. He was really trying to finish his ass too. Not to get off topic too much though, my bad. But yeah, feel like he need a manager like that.
Hey man, you definitely was off topic, but we here. We gonna reel it back in though. I got you.
You know, we boxing fans, maybe for you know what I mean.
No. I got you. You know that's the we could get into that with the open topics. We about to get into that. But you know, to address this video specifically, man, it's just funny how Robert Garcia is spinning this motherfucking narrative. I forgot what else Robert Garcia said. Hold on, let me rewind this back a little bit.
No, we don't need a tune-up. We want to go straight into Boots. We want straight into Boots. If Boots decides to fight Kelly and take advantage of Kelly being cut and everything, then that's kind of showing me that you really don't want to fight Vergil.
Yeah. Well, he's already.
How about when Vergil Ortiz got called out by Boots in the ring, and then he walks out of the ring immediately and starts talking about an Errol Spence fight? Did that sound like he wanted to fight Jaron Ennis? How about when Vergil Ortiz Jr. was out here running around talking about that Boots got to earn his way, like he not deserving of a Vergil Ortiz fight, you know, after that Luis Malima fight? Like what are we even talking about, bro? Like, if anybody's ever shown that they didn't want to fight somebody, it was y'all. Like, I seen Boots take the initiative and, you know, pushing for a fight against y'all and giving into all these types of demands and all of that shit. And what y'all ended up coming out with was a fucking lawsuit, not a signed contract. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just funny. I fuck with Robert Garcia, like I said, one of the best coaches in the sport of boxing. I one of the best stables, if not the best stable in the world of fighters. You feel what I'm saying? But this particular situation, he's backing his fighters play as he should. But at the end of the day, we all know the real, man. We know what's really going on. And I mean, you could try to spin this narrative all you want that, Boots didn't want the Vergil fight, or if he fights Josh Kelly, you taking advantage of a fighter. Bro, trust me, if Vergil Ortiz was sent the contract by Josh Kelly, he will fight him too. You would.
100%. 100%.
I mean, but you probably won't but you probably won't because you got rhabdo or whatever the case is, and you don't want to fight for the IBF because of the rehydration clause and all of that bullshit. I mean, and you don't have a world title, so you're gonna have to deal with the rehydration clause. So, yeah, he probably won't. But if you were in Boots' position and you had the opportunity to fight Boots, who wasn't a champion in comparison to Josh Kelly, you would fight Josh Kelly too. And then you would spin it like, oh, well, he's a world champion. What does Boots bring? So, man, respectfully, Robert, knock that shit off, bro.
No, 100%. Ain't gonna lie.
You tripping.
Ain't gonna lie. That shit crazy. All
right.
It sucks. I definitely want to see these fights, man.
Like, what pisses me off is when niggas like Robert Garcia say retarded shit like that with a straight face. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up, bro.
They be thinking like we don't be keeping up what would be going on. Like,
yeah, bro, like,
stop.
Especially when people gonna question you saying that. Like, if you ask for the fight, it's there. Like,
yeah, like he basically admitted that a WBC shot is there for him to take.
It's there. It's just like we not.
You just gotta. All you gotta do is ask for it. And Teach. I think Teach said something like, "Oh, you can't do back-to-back mandatory." How many times did the WBC? How many times was the WBC not supposed to do something and they did it anyway?
Nigga,
no motherfuckers. They move off of the sound of their own drum, bro. They don't even follow their own rules. You think they gonna follow some shit that you saying in the comments, Teach? Come on, man. WBC do whatever they want.
We be crooks, nigga.
Hell yeah. You got Mauricio fucked up. You don't know that nigga, man. That nigga be out here pimping. Do whatever the fuck he want to do. He put anybody in position. Bro, this nigga had Conor Benn become Ryan Garcia mandatory. He ain't fight at 47 years. You never seen a back-to-back Bando before? Okay.
Shit. Even after Ryan losing, getting the title shot for that belt too, it should be crazy. Nah, that shit be all crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's the shit that fake be making boxing trash a little bit. No cap. It's like, y'all trying to run the show. Y'all ain't even letting the real niggas that's working for this shit to get to these positions to fight for the belt, really fight for the belt. I could imagine how many low-key talented fighters is in the cut. How much talent is probably in Philly right now in the cut that ain't get a chance. Should be tough, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, Mazuma, for how many years you used to box?
I boxed for a while, bro. Like, I always say a different number because, like, when I was pretty inconsistent because for the most part, my pop didn't want me boxing. Yeah. I didn't really understand at the time, but, now that I got a little 3-year-old, I know exactly where he coming from. It's crazy that you don't be peeping what your parents be talking about.
Until you become a parent.
You go through it. You feel me? So I really started getting active for real during my high school years. So I was always in the gym. I was always sharp. I was always very knowledgeable. But my pop, after I was like working, sparring his fighters and shit like that, my dad was like, you know what, man? Like, fuck it. Like, he gave up. Because he tried to have me do everything else. He put me in baseball. I wasn't good at baseball. He put me in football. I wasn't really too into football or like that. Then I did wrestling. I was really good at wrestling. But, after a while, the high school that I was wrestling for, I wrestled for their junior squad. It shut down. So I was playing basketball and shit like that. But, nigga, I ain't got no business playing basketball. I'm 5'9", bro. So, yeah, like, nigga, I ain't Isaiah Thomas or Nate Robinson. I ain't none of them niggas. Never would be either. So it's like, it was just fun to do. So, you know what I mean? But boxing always kept finding his way back over to me. So eventually I got back in the gym with sparring and all that shit. Had a lot to learn, but I was growing, progressing, helping the pros in the meantime. But, had a couple, matches and shit like that. And then I ended up getting sick in like 2018. I didn't get diagnosed till like 2019. And from there, I wasn't allowed to compete no more because based off of my illness, I couldn't pass a physical. So they pulled me out, and I was out of the game for a little while, but then I started training fighters, and then once we opened our gym, I just
manage your way back to the sport.
took the coaching shit head on. So pause. So that's what I did.
Tell them how you lost that amateur fight to me. Nah, I'm trolling.
I'd have stopped slime, bro. right to the body. Bing.
No, I felt like I ain't gonna lie. I respect that though. I ain't gonna lie. I respect that. I used to play a bit more baseball. I started focusing when I was like 19. I ain't never really like.
You Dominican?
Yeah. Not really not into like the gym and
them
I just like
them niggas be monsters, bro. Yo, there's these so there's this section of Philly called Hunting Park, right? It's either Regan or you Dominican over there. Ain't no in between, right? You might have some black people there, but for the most part, it's predominantly Dominican and Regan. When I tell you them young bulls be like 14, 15, bro. Dominican young bulls. Throwing like 80-mile-an-hour fastballs and shit.
Yeah. For real.
Yo, what's wrong with what is it about y'all motherfuckers that y'all just be that fucking good, bro?
I believe in Puerto Rican.
Huh?
Puerto Ricans too though, game for real.
No, Puerto Ricans good, but I don't know. It's something about them Dominicans, they a little different, bro. Like Puerto Ricans got it too. You feel me? And sometimes we be beating DR sometimes. But growing up, like when I was in high school and shit, we had a really good baseball team in my high school I graduated from. But them Dominican young boys they always stepped on niggas, bro. Like always, like I don't know what it was, but like if I knew, like if the Puerto Rican team in Philly was going up against the Dominican team in Philly, I was like, bro, this shit gonna be bad, bro. Trying to tell you. And them young boys be looking old as shit and they be young. I think they be lying, bro.
Nah, it's a good and a bad thing because they be installing that shit in our head, but it be a bad thing too because then let's say in DR, it's like since we not you feel me with the United States, we not really into the draft. We can't get to the draft. Puerto Rico can, but we can't get to the draft. So I feel like you 16, 17. If you don't get signed, they basically look at you like you're worthless. So I fake don't like that. Because I'm like, yeah, bro. Niggas that look at you like you at 17, 18, there's you nothing. If you can't get signed at your 16, then you're nothing. Unless you're able to make it to the States and you go to a good college or you're able to go to Puerto Rico and you feel me, somehow make it to the draft there, you feel me. But it's a give or take because I feel like we could do more than baseball. A lot of Dominicans that I feel like could be good boxers. It's just we don't got good coaches, good coaches that know the sport. You feel me? That know the sweet signs, that know that how to teach you the sweet signs. Good. We don't got coaches like that, especially with basketball too as well. Football. It's a lot of you feel me? I feel like niggas could. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Even shit, black niggas playing baseball. Niggas run baseball too, man. I don't like that too. That a lot of black niggas, not black niggas, black people not playing baseball neither, bro. I don't like that. Because believe it or not, it's a lot of black people that be nice, but I done been with some dogs, especially when I was in college. Nice niggas too. I ain't gonna lie.
What's the call?
Because I'm half black too. So Dominicans is black people, by the way. Niggas is
There's a law in DR. Like if you can't hit 3 home runs by the age of 5, you get executed. So them niggas they nice off the rip.
Okay, you said 3 home runs by the age of 5.
They gotta hit 3 home runs in a row. If not, they get executed by stoning.
I remember I was watching some show and it was like these white boys talking and they was like baseball dudes. And they was like, why the fuck would they? I forgot what they was talking about. But they was like, why the fuck would they sign him when they could go find a 16-year-old in Dominican Republic and sign him for a bag of rice or some crazy shit like that?
Yeah, for real,
I was like, damn. So they be saying like, bro, they be going to the slums of DR and be signing niggas to the MLB for fucking crumbs. And they don't know no better because You know what I mean? They ain't grow up with shit.
Niggas don't, bro. Niggas is trying.
They can't read English.
I could say now it's for sure a lot more resources, way more resources now, and these companies,
The
MOB,
internet
these
making them
teams,
smarter. That's what it is.
the internet too.
Make them
These
smarter.
kids nowadays, bro. You see a kid with an Android now. You see the regular kid with it. It's not like when I grew up over there. Shit. I don't know what the fuck was. If I ain't know what the fuck was basketball, none of that shit. Boxing, I ain't know none of that shit until I came to the States when I was like 10. For me. So once I started seeing it, I'm like, oh, okay. Nigga, I was fanned out. I thought I made it. Nigga, I thought I made it. I come to the States. I started coming to New York. I'm thinking I'm lit for life. You shit, start seeing shit over here. I'm like, oh, shit.
How many of your cousins got over here because of a trick?
Shit, because of a trick, man. Like, came over here, right? Nigga, shit, but I ain't gonna lie, I had cousins over here that was able to pass us. They other cousins, other relatives that got on the plane, niggas ain't had to really get searching that like that. You feel me? But that was back in the day though. Now you can't even do that, bro. You can't do that.
Yo,
nigga,
you know what I mean? Yo, I know so many Dominican girls in Philly. I be like, yo, how'd you get over here, yo? You lied to somebody? You married one of them niggas and they brought you over?
Nigga, my
grandfather,
bro.
One John was like, yeah, but I was really with him and we broke. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Y'all be knowing
bro, niggas get married, all type of shit again.
Bro, my uncle did that shit, bro. He got some young John. Bro, my uncle, bro, he like in his 50s already. But a few years back, like 10 something, like a decade ago, this nigga gonna go. He fucking with this young John in DR. DR John had him sprung, bro. Because he kept flying back over there, back over there, back over there. I said, oh, this nigga, bro, I was young, but I peeped. I'm like, bro, he falling for the play, bro. I was like 18. I'm like, bro, he falling for the play. So then eventually he get the John pregnant. I said, oh, it's a wrap, man. So it's a wrap. So he go ahead. He like, oh, I got to bring my son over here, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I can't bring him over here without her. So he had to marry the John. You know what I mean? He get her paperwork right. He fly right over here. They living together, bro. All of a sudden, like, because my uncle got bread too. So, like, she didn't even have to work for her. Whatever she wanted, he got. But she kept insisting on getting a job. Like, that's kind of weird. Why you asking for a job if everything taken care of? Because she was trying to find a way to stack her own pape so she could get the fuck out the way. So she was working at this grocery store. He like, yeah, man, like she getting her own money. You know, she don't want to stay still, blah, blah. I'm like, no, that's not what it is, nigga. She finding a way to get the fuck away from you.
For real.
So she was stacking her bread while he's spending bread on everything. Behind his back, she went ahead and got an apartment. Boom. Took her son, had him stuck in that John. Straight split from him. Already had her crib furnished and all without him even knowing. I'm like, damn, she did.
I would have called ICE so fast.
No, she leaving, nigga. She leaving. It's too late. He got her paperwork right. She good. She a citizen, cuz it's a wrap. So her son's done. She done moved to Maryland and shit, but he got his lick back. So he went ahead and he got full custody of his son and all that. So shout out to the unk for that.
Gangsta.
Yeah. But she did him super dirty. And I remember when I was a young boy, I quit when I was like 17, 18. I was working at ShopRite and shit. And I caught on because she ain't know I worked there. She knew I was his nephew, but she ain't know that I worked there. I seen her walk in with a little Dominican nigga with a red Yankee fitted. I'm like, who the fuck is that? Bro, she saw me, bro, on my son life, right hand of God. She saw me and did a 180 walk right out the supermarket with the nigga. The nigga was confused, like, the fuck? He went after her and shit. What? I went and called my mom so fast. I was like, that bitch over here with another nigga, blah, blah. Ain't she with this nigga? My mom was like, you better not tell him. And I was like, you tripping. I said, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Fuck you talking about. Fuck their whole play up. Fucked her whole play up, bro. I ran it off rip. Like, yo, is she? He was like, what? He was like, what, yo? She was talking about, oh, that's my cousin and shit. He was like, you ain't got no family over here, bitch.
That be nigga's favorite line, gang. Yo, that's not your cousin.
Yo, caught him with a little dark-skinned Dominican boy with a red Yankee fitted. I'll never forget that shit.
Like, if that was your cousin, you wouldn't have walked out of there.
You lucky I wasn't a crash out at that time. I'd have fucked boy up, bro. I'd have pressed up, man. I'd have drawn, bro. I ain't started tweaking until I hit my early 20s though. Around that time, bro, I was just like, what? Oh no. Hell no.
Hey, that shit, nah, it be a lot of them cases like that, bro. For real, for real.
These
Shit,
Dominican women be cold blooded, bro.
not similar of the story of what you just said, but shit, my girl cousin, like her boy cousin, he going through the same shit with that right now. He did what we was talking about. He made some shorty, bring him over here. But mind you, his stupid ass, he married her for free. Like he did it for the free just because he falling for the bitch. Mind you, I told my girl, I'm like, you know what she gonna do, right? Nigga, a couple months past, we here now, bro. Why shorty left the crib, bro? Talking about she at her cousin crib. Bitch, you don't know nobody here like that. What cousin you in? Like I'm like, yo, bro.
Man, she went and found another nigga. She went over there. She went and found another nigga that she like more than the nigga she was dealing with.
My
she
daughter,
over
bro.
There getting
Everything
fucked on by that nigga in his crib.
Everything you were saying right now is literally what's been going on with him this month, except for the fact of niggas running into him with another nigga.
Playbook, bro. These Dominican families be getting over
these
here.
These be paying for real, for real. I don't know. They be. I mean, I'm not gonna say he's the best looking. For me, he don't really take care of himself as far as being in shape, but he be working. He be making sure the crib is ready for me. You won't have to work much. But shorty, like how you saying, she insisting on working. Why? That they be wanting to save their money, get the fuck up out of it. Shit be whack though. I ain't gonna lie. So, I mean,
for sure.
Stay out the way. Believe it or not, a lot of the Dominican females be. It just depends now, because it's just nowadays with all this social media and you see other bitches living a life. Another bitch, a female could get influenced by another female quick, and then she'll feel away because she probably feeling like, oh, I'm not living how I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to be living like this. You feel me?
That internet be making, not just females neither. The internet be making these motherfuckers feel like the grass greener on the other side, and it really don't be. You know how many times I've seen like a bitch, she'll have a nigga, bro. He making good money and all that, and then she go settle for a nigga that takes some nice pic. She behind the good nigga back, she fucking with some nigga who take nice pictures on the gram. Whole time this nigga broke living at his crib. So you really took a step down, and he like, you know what I mean? And the niggas be like, oh yeah, you gonna do that? All right, bet. You know what I mean? Go kick it with that nigga. The whole time she thinking, oh, this nigga lit on the gram, so he must be lit in real life. Whole time this nigga struggling. He just know how to put that social media shit together.
Yo, bro, for real though. Like I ain't a nigga to be looking into niggas' life, bro. But bro, when I started really knowing that, I'm like, damn, bro. Like
it be these niggas, bro.
I can't niggas. Like I don't want to. If I don't got it, why would I fake it so much like that? Like that shit is like what irk my soul. Like I can't live right because I'm making it look like what it's not.
I got niggas on my page. I know these niggas since I was since we was kids. But like, bro, these niggas Gucci down to the socks on some Bacoli shit. These niggas be I'm trying to tell you, bro, name brand, everything. These niggas taking pictures with Benzes and all that shit, bro. And these niggas be in my DM asking me for $20.
Nah, bro, that shit be
sad. God, because they're like, yo, bro, let me get your number real quick. I'm like, what's up? What you need? Oh no, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to renew my license so I could go ahead and do this and that. You know what I mean? I just gotta. I'm like, yo, bro, like I ain't the one to be asking nobody, be giving niggas money, like, and I done looked out and gave niggas bread before, but like I ain't gonna be like this big lending ass nigga, because I know if I'm down, you ain't gonna give me shit.
Right.
And for real, if I was down, I still wouldn't ask you for shit. I'll figure it out.
Bond you. That's how I am. Like if I lend you something, like it's gonna bother me to ask you for my shit, because then it's gonna look like, damn, like But then
bro, that's why
it's my shit. But it's like
you know what I did, bro. My homie told me a while back. He said, bro, don't never lend a nigga an amount of money that could fuck up your friendship. So he told me that. Ever since then, that shit been stuck in my head. And then it's like, if I give a nigga money, I'ma just tell him to keep it. Like I ain't even about to be like, if it's an amount of money that I feel like you can't keep and I need back, I'm just not gonna give it to you. But like if it's an amount of money that, you know what I mean, I could live without, or I really don't need, You know what I mean? Point blank, I'll just give it to you. Like, bro, don't even worry about giving it back. Like, I had this one nigga, there was this one nigga, this bitch ass named Ricky. Fuck Ricky, bro. He a piece of shit, bro. He done stole from all his like childhood friends and shit like that. And he found out he started getting around to me and shit. So he was burning everybody out of bread, but nobody ever told me, so I ain't know. So the nigga, he was like, yo, bro, he lied to me too. And I knew he lied, but I played it off because I worked at Amazon for like 2 weeks, bro. And when you get hired for them warehouses, them niggas give you like a coupon. I forgot what it was. They give you like a coupon and you could get the work shoes for free.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Like you don't pay for them steel toes or whatever they call them.
Yeah. So you pay like $5 for it. You pay like $5.
I didn't pay shit. Me personally, I didn't pay shit. They gave me like after I did like my I filled out all my information and all that shit. They gave me like a coupon code or whatever the case was. I forgot what it was. But I paid for the shoes. I used the coupon. I didn't pay a single dollar. You feel me? And then the shoes got there in like 1 to 2 days, or whatever, and I went to work. So the nigga was like, yeah, man, you know what I mean? I'm a bit down right now. I'm about to get evicted out my crib. It's just me and my daughter. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, bro, I need like $40 so I can get these work shoes for Amazon. And in my head, like, bro, I'm working at Amazon right now. You don't need $40 for no work shoes.
Yeah, he just made bullshit.
So I knew he was capping, but I'm like, you know what, bro? Since you my homie, like I grew up knowing him my whole life. I said, bro, I got $60 for you. Come through. So I said, you just need to come to the gym. This nigga showed up to the gym immediately. I gave him the $60. I said, bro, don't even worry about giving it back to me, bro. You cool. Just take care of your daughter.
Nah, that right there.
He walked out. He walked away, and then I start seeing niggas posting shit like, yo, that nigga Ricky burnt my mans out of 500, and I'm like, what?
Damn.
I was like, what? Then my cousin told me, yeah, he took 200 off of me, and bro, everybody started coming out like, bro, this nigga stole mad bread from me. He never gave me back. He stole from like another close friend of mine's mom. I'm like, yo, this nigga cold.
Oh nah, hell no. You what?
Yeah, bro. And I was like,
facts.
So I'll see this nigga like make a new page, and he be like selling like sneakers and shit, and I'll be like, yo, don't buy shit off this nigga page. He a fucking bum, and he'll like block me and shit, and I'll be telling everybody else to comment on it. He be mad, and he shut the whole page down. To this day, I haven't seen that nigga, bro. If I ever see him, I'm like, yo, bro, you really a piece of shit, nigga.
Nah, for real, instead of like, you for me, nigga said.
Yeah,
fuck making up a lie like that.
Fuck Ricky Rosado, nigga.
We all done worked for Amazon at some point. Shit, I worked for Amazon when I was like 21. No cap, bro.
I started working at Amazon at first when I found out my son was on the way.
But them niggas I fucking hate them niggas because they start doing me greasy because I was, you feel me, I was the driver. So they would try to like, you know, I'm 6'3", you feel me? I'm 6'3" tall. I'm kind of, you feel me, in shape. They trying to throw me with like 300 packages each day. I'm coming from the morning. I'm coming out like at 7 every day from like 8 to 7, 8 to 7, 8 to 7. To the point that niggas is slaving me. I'm like, yo, I was just doing it. I ain't gonna lie, for the experience as far as you from making money, and for I wanted something hard. I'm like, yo, I want to feel like I'm overdoing something, so I don't never have to, for me, be in this position again, because I was going through a couple bullshits and shit. So I was just putting myself in a uncomfortable situation where I'm working Amazon. That shit was fake. Like, nah, I hate that job, yo, bro. I hate.
Bro, I worked at Amazon for 2 weeks.
I hate that.
I worked at Amazon for like 2 weeks, bro. On that second week, I was sick, so I told the boy, right? I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not really feeling good. I'm about to just go home. He was like, hold on now. You got PTO, white boy. I said, bro, I don't give a fuck about no PTO. I said, bro, see, that's why I can't have a job, because if I'm telling you I'm gonna leave, I don't give a fuck about no PTO. I don't give a fuck about, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not worried about that shit, bro.
Nigga said PTO. Now.
He was like, hold on. He's like, hold on now. You got PTO? I said, bro, what you on? That's what I said. I said, bro, you don't hear me? Like, I'm telling you, I'm out. Fuck you talking about? So I walk out the John or whatever, and I ain't never come back. You know what I'm saying? I was sick for like 2 days, and I wasn't communicating with nobody. So I ain't gonna lie. I told my son, Mom, I said, bro, I ain't coming back to that John. She was like, what? said, I'm done with that job. So I'm not working here. And they was sending me notices. They was like, oh, you know what I'm saying, like you haven't reported back to us, and you know what I mean, you got this much time before we fire you, nigga. You ain't read the room. I quit. The fuck, like, fuck you mean you? Then they sent me like a letter of like termination. I'm like, that's anything, bro. Like I've been quit, dickhead. Fuck you mean? You act like I was coming into work and then y'all was just like, you know what, we firing them. No, I stopped showing up. Fuck you mean? Nigga. That mean I quit. Fuck your letter of termination, dickhead.
Bro, niggas, I ain't gonna lie.
See if I can find that shit. I'm gonna see if I can find that dumbass email they sent me. That shit fried me.
That is funny as shit. That's fucked up though. A nigga say, you got PTO? I would have been like, nigga, suck dick, nigga. I'm out.
So I looked at that nigga like he was stupid.
Nah, and it's crazy, bro. You know what's funny too? Cause they don't. I ain't gonna lie. It may sound crazy, but nigga, my man's was working. Nigga, why as soon as he step out the car, try to deliver a package, nigga, somebody come from behind and $150 him crazy, bro.
What?
Like, I'm talking about a scar like crazy, bro, from the ear to like the side of his lip. He was working Amazon. You see him trying to deliver the package, got up the bed. Bro, I'm thinking niggas is gonna like fake compensating him, giving a lawsuit. He get lawsuit signed, bro. Even though they don't got nothing to do, but it's like, damn, niggas is working for y'all. Niggas is talking about, is he gonna come in the next day on my daughter, bro, on everything, bro.
What? He got $150
in the face, and you tell him if you're gonna come
that's
the
not
next
funny,
day.
but that's wild.
Yeah, nah, yeah. Like, nigga, we could laugh about this shit now. That shit like 3 years ago. It don't matter, but I was like, damn, bro. These niggas is ruthless, man.
I know niggas that got $150 from the lip all the way up to like the top of their fucking
I could
beard.
imagine, though, especially in Philly. I could imagine what you seen going up there.
Bro, I seen that shit at a diner, bro. There was this John in Philly called the Aramingo Diner. That shit was open 24 hours. So like whenever niggas will go party and get drunk, you know, niggas be hungry after they party and shit. They'll pull up to the Aramingo Diner. And bro, so many niggas got bodied at the Aramingo Diner outside that John. You know what I mean? And then one of my homies, he actually my sister baby pop and shit. He was getting into it with some white bulls or whatever. And it was him and his homies versus the few white bulls or whatever. And they got into like a fucking free for all. So they all just rumbling. He said the one white bull came through with a knife and just sliced him from here all the way up to this John, bro.
Damn, nigga.
Yeah, bro.
It's like both. Yeah, bro.
White bull did him dirty, bro. White bull is not playing with him. But I found my letter. They sent me a termination documents available for review. So they said, Dear Marcus, this letter confirms that your date of voluntary resignation due to job. Oh, never mind. That's not a termination letter then. They pretty much saying like, nigga, you abandon your job. The nigga like, you abandon your job. You feel me?
Bro, sure.
That's my old address though, so I don't care. Y'all niggas, I mean, y'all late.
Shit, that's how it be though, shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I remember my shorty did one of her old jobs. Nigga, fuck.
That was November of 2022. Yup, that was right around the time that I found out my son was on the way. I was like,
nah, November. Nah,
that's crazy. When I found out that girl was pregnant, I was like, wow.
Your heart started beating right there. That's how it was with me. Your heart started beating like that.
No, because it's like, it's crazy because we had them conversations, right? But like, that shit don't really hit to us a reality. You know how girls just be like, I want to have your baby.
Yeah. Nah,
not that. Like, yeah. Then it happened and you like,
yeah. Because I was faking the middle of mine, put it like that, because I had a scholarship. I had a scholarship ready to like go to a college playing baseball. You feel me?
Dominicans be having like 40 kids too.
I ain't gonna lie, I want like 10. Cause I only got one. I want like 10, bro.
This nigga said 10. That's crazy.
10.
Yeah,
don't disturb me, mujeres. That's my shit too.
You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I just see the way, you feel me. I look at it like this. I see my grandmother. I see all of us, like my uncles. You feel me? Cousins that I have. I'm like, damn, all of this just because it is one woman. You got so many niggas here just because of one woman. I'm like, damn, that shit it meant a lot to me. So I think I'm like, damn, I want to have a lot of kids when I'm older like this. You feel me? y'all niggas y'all gonna have a village. I'm gonna have a lot of granddaughters, grandsons. You feel me? That's how I look at life for real. And I look my shit. I want to be calmer. You feel me, bro? I want to live the campo life, the country life. You feel me? Real shit, bro.
Yeah.
I have a good boxing.
Yeah, this girl saying the same shit. The girl I'm with, I'll be seeing her in the chat and shit.
I guess because I'm in the city.
She want to have another one so bad. Oh, I want to have a baby. So I'm like, all right, yo.
Nah, but you grinding on the channel. You feel me? You growing right now, so it's like you can maneuver on that. But let's focus on the grind.
I might. Yeah, I only ever wanted to have two anyway. So hopefully I have another. We planning for it. So probably have another boy. I want to have another boy.
You want another boy? You want another boy?
I don't want no daughters. She want a girl so bad. I'm like, no, we not doing that. I'm gonna try everything in my power.
No daughters.
No, I don't want no daughters, bro. That shit.
You saying that game? That's how it start coming. Don't say that game. Don't say that game.
I said that shit the first time.
Yeah. Oh, you did?
I said that shit the first time. I said we ain't having no girls. We gonna have a boy off rip. And that's exactly what I had.
I'm gonna tell you this: I have a daughter. When you have a daughter, bro, you're gonna look at life totally different. Like,
I feel like it make us softer, and I don't like that because I used to be.
That's crazy because that's how I see it. That's how I seen it when I had my son. So I don't even want to know how that shit.
It's gonna get worse if you have a girl.
I hear that shit all the time, bro. Cool.
Nah, I do feel like it make us
I used to say the same shit.
I'm trying to be like LeVar, nigga.
LeVar boy, oh y'all fuck with LeVar, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm trying to be like LeVar, just had all boys, bro. Never lost.
He still got faith. He still got faith all of them could be in the same team. You feel me? Nigga still got faith as a
shit. That nigga be speaking shit into existence, bro. That nigga one of the greatest fathers of all time.
No, niggas. I ain't gonna lie, he fake. I ain't gonna lie, without his marketing ability, he ain't gonna lie, he did a lot of it. He did a lot.
His sons could really ball though.
Yeah, like Lonzo and
I think all three of them could ball. It's just
Jello was just a height difference. I feel like just because of his height, you know, he's smaller for the way he played. Like if you're not an outstanding shooter or your handles ain't crazy like that, you need to have a bag deep for like Jello Hodge. You either gotta have a crazy jump shot or your bag handle. You gotta know how to get to the rack quick. I ain't gonna lie.
T said that's what I want first. Shit.
You know what it was? I'm telling my brother, nigga, I wanted a boy. Ain't anybody know. Shit, my own daughter know I wanted a boy, but she know I love her like crazy.
Oh, so you got a daughter too?
Yeah, she fake. She took from me. She took from my genes. She's 8, bro. I had her when I was 19, going to 20, really 20 for real. So that shit, I ain't gonna lie. You know, you the high school star.
Grown.
When you the baseball star, high school star, you know they plying on you already, gang. You feel me? When you the star of the school team type shit, you know they already plying on you. Type shit.
What team? What you was playing?
I was playing baseball in a school called Metropolitan. The Bronx. Yeah.
I be feeling like only like white and Hispanic bitches be trying to fuck with baseball players.
I mean.
Like baseball, like in Philly, baseball not really that cool.
Nah, yeah, I feel like it's because y'all got basketball, y'all got football. For me, mainly basketball and football be the main, and boxing. On top of the boxing, it's like y'all got.
I be hearing them sports. Yo, I ain't gonna say no names, bro. But you know, like when I was out here drawing, I knew all these. I knew all these hoes, right?
Man, you weekend too. I know you for sure had. I ain't gonna say too much. You married and shit, bro.
No, I ain't gonna say too much neither. But bro, them basketball players was knocking all these bitches down around the way, bro. Facts, bro. And there was one player in particular that used to play for the Sixers, bro. Bro, this nigga was, bro. Every John that I would talk to, like, yeah, I used to fuck with him. Boom, 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 bro. It was like 4 of them. I'm like, nigga. These is just the women that I'm talking to. I can only imagine what the fuck he was doing. And bro, the nigga had an injury. This nigga was on one leg, still knocking these bitches down. I'm like, bro, this nigga ain't got no excuses, bro. Yeah. I said, this nigga the man, bro. So every time I see him, the city hate him now. But every time I see him, bro, I was like, bro, that nigga a sniper for sure.
Bro, I
Like,
can't. See, I
y'all
can't
can do
imagine.
y'all research, bro. 76ers player that bro, the whole city hate him, bro. They'll never take him back. So
What's his name?
who?
You said 76ers player. What's his name?
No, I ain't gonna say his name, but I'm gonna let y'all. I'm giving y'all a clear ass hint. Y'all don't know this. Then
I think Williams signed Williams.
No.
I was gonna say Jay Williams. I heard he used to be
Very,
crazy.
very popular Sixers player that he used to play for the Sixers, but we got rid of him in the whole. He one of the most hated motherfuckers.
Iverson.
Somebody said it in the chat.
Hey, hold on, let me go share. Ben Simmons.
Yo, Ben Simmons used to be knocking all them hoes down, bro. Damn. I was like, damn.
I
can't believe it. Yo, you know I know Ben, right? I was like, bro, I got fed up, bro. After like the third one, then when the fourth one took, I was like, bro, I said, damn, who this nigga don't know? Bro, I swear to God, bro. I swear. That nigga was tweaking. And I ain't gonna be messy, but I know he was dealing with somebody at the time too. He was just tripping.
That should have do that to you.
But if you peep Ben Simmons was really out here, like, you know, outside of the bitches and shit. Like, you would catch Ben Simmons down South Street, just chilling down Penn's Landing. Like, he'd pop up at random like restaurants, and like he never excluded himself from the people. Like, he really was out here, and he'd be anywhere. Like, I heard that nigga was in the hood and all.
Isn't that fake dangerous though? Like, I don't know Philly.
Hell yeah. But one thing about Philly, right? It's like probably a young, you know, one of these little dumb young niggas that probably do something to you. They be weird, bro. Like, these young niggas don't be having OGs, they be tweaking.
No,
like, these young niggas be dope fiends, so they just be like moving crazy. But like, there's some people that like they got so much love in the city that they wouldn't dare. Like, niggas ain't doing shit to AI.
Nah, yeah.
You do something to him, you dead. Like, in the first 48 hours of that shit, bro. Like, you a dead man. You feel me? Like, niggas ain't gonna do shit to Wallow. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of people like Will Smith. Like, you not doing nothing to Will Smith in Philly. Like, that's a suicide mission. Like, there's some people you can't play them games with. But like, I ain't gonna lie, like, they try to rob Lou Williams.
Lou Williams, yeah, that's what Lou Williams. I mean, I said Jay Williams. It was Lou Williams. He said that the nigga peeped who he was, and he's like, "Oh, I can't even do that.
I can't do this to you, bro."
Yeah. Nah, that's shit, man. I ain't gonna lie. And I know Philly get like that.
Philly be tweaking, bro. Yeah. Philly calmed down within this last 2 years, though, which is really good. Kind of crazy, to be honest, because like 2-3 years ago, bro, our murder rate was through the roof, bro. We had like 500 homies, like, in a year.
I'm not gonna lie. I remember
crazy.
I remember I looked into the police scanner in Philly. Like, I think this was like 2024. Nigga, I seen a double homicide on a block. I was like, what the fuck? Bro, I was like, with a shotgun. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, yo. What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, like, the most you hear now, obviously they be shooting this shit, niggas be getting killed. But now it's like we getting a whole lot of like ODs, like a lot of niggas ODing. Like, they keep finding niggas like dead in cars and streets. Bro, they be times where I remember the one time, I never forget, bro. I was dropping my son off to his mom's crib, and I seen the nigga slump on the sidewalk, and I'm like, all right, he high. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you just be seeing him like that, bro, on everything. I dropped him off. I came back to my joint. This nigga was in a body bag when I came back.
Damn.
What the fuck? The nigga was dead. Like, I was like, yo, what the hell? Bro, same shit. Bodies? Bro, same shit, bro. My boxing gym is across the street from the middle school I went to growing up. And they be sleeping in front of the entrance of the school. Like, it got like a little like John over them, so it stopped, you know, they don't get hit with the rain and shit like that. They be like camping in that John. So I remember the same shit, similar situation. I get out the car. This is before my son was born, though. I get out the car, I see the nigga there. Nigga look like he's sleeping. I'm in the gym. I be in the gym like for a long time, but probably like 3 hours into the gym and shit. One of my fighters come in and was like, "Yo, bro, they got the police is right next to where your car at." I'm like, "For what?" He said, "Bro, there's yellow tape. I think one of them niggas that was in there. I think they died." I popped back up, bro. I went to look over, same shit, bro. They ain't put him in the body bag, but they was like all like looking at him and shit, and they pronounced him dead. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like I just be looking at these niggas, don't even be peeping that they be dead.
No,
They
that's a
just
fact.
gone, bro.
Believe it or not, that's
That
how it be in New
fentanyl
York
clearing
too,
Kensington out, bro. Fentanyl clearing Kensington out.
man.
All the niggas dying, bro.
Man, I ain't gonna lie again.
That's
how
what
it
make
be
me
in
feel
New
like
York
they
too.
put fentanyl out here on purpose. They like, bro,
They
we gotta
definitely
get rid of
do.
these fiends. We gotta get rid of these fiends somehow. We gonna put fentanyl in everything and just have these niggas drop like flies.
Eliminate them.
Man, blame Skrilla, man.
Eliminate it. Yo, right.
Who?
Blame Skrilla.
Skrilla. This shit been on, bro. The Philly drug market been crazy way before Skrilla popped up, bro. I don't even know what the fuck he be doing now. Ain't he fucking with Keisha Cole?
No way.
I swear to God, bro. I seen Keisha Cole posting this nigga, bro. I'm like, yo, Keisha Cole, you do know you a legend, right? Like, what the fuck is you doing fucking with a dope fiend?
She's wild. She probably doing
Bro,
whipping with
Keisha
him.
Cole a fucking legend, bro.
She probably over there inhaling fucking whipped cream cans with the nigga and all that.
I thought she was fucking with Huncho.
She was. Walk around
That's
with
crazy.
Narcan. I ain't
Nah,
doing
but believe it or not, bro, that
bro,
shit,
I
that's how it
seen
be
I
in New
seen a
York
dope
too,
fiend swing on a nigga. I seen a dope fiend swing on a nigga for giving him Narcan.
Yeah, they
Bro,
be
you
pissed
can't,
off when
bro.
they do that.
If you give a dope fiend Narcan, bro, you
They
fuck
get
they
mad as
high up.
fuck.
So
Yeah,
now
they
they
get
gonna
tight.
try, bro. They gonna react violently, bro. That's how I know, yo, teacher, you don't really be out here, bro. One of the worst things you could do is give a dope fiend Narcan. They gonna wake up. What the fuck you doing, bro? They gonna be mad and shit. I'll never forget that shit, bro. I
Bro, they
remember I thought
wanted
I was
that.
doing something good. I called the ambulance. The boy was out, and it was cold as shit outside. White John hit this nigga with some Narcan. He got up. What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? I was like, yo, bro, he started stepping. My pop was about to crack him. My pop was about to punch him in his shit. Cause he
Yo,
got up like so violent. Like he got up all like erratically and shit. I was like, no, bro. Hell no. I was just looking like I was sitting in my car looking at the nigga like, oh shit. Like I didn't know that they would react like that. But they whole thing is they want to be high, right? Like they love that feeling. So when you take that shit away from them, they like, bro, I just did all this extra shit to get this money to get high. You was gonna take it from me. So they probably, they be pissed. I know they be
I
pissed.
be zooted, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but that's exactly how it be over here, bro. You'll go to 42nd Street, bro.
He said
couple
Skrilla ain't
things,
no
bro.
real dope head. J Cash, I got something to tell you about Skrilla, bro.
Yo,
That
Cash,
nigga,
chill out, bro.
Cash, he's a dope fiend, bro. It's not like Future. It's not like Future, bro. Skrilla really
He's
a fiend.
Real junkie, bro.
Like
He
I'm
likes
trying to tell you, like he really be like I knew Skrilla was a fiend by how close he be getting next to them zombies and shit.
Yo,
Like he be hugging them. He be like,
yo, have you not seen his music videos? Like he be his music video, one of his music videos. He's grabbing this one fiend bitch by the titty and shit in the music video. He wildin'.
Yeah, bro. Like if you touch a fiend, you crazy. Like if a fiend was to touch me, I'd probably lose my shit, bro. I swear to God. That's like, don't ever do that, because then I'm gonna get real nervous. I'm gonna start letting these hands go.
Violent.
But 1, 2 go out there. 1, 2, 3.
I'm hitting him with a fucking
Nigga said 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Skrilla be nodding off. Yeah, I seen that. I seen, bro. There was videos and I seen Skrilla nodding off on the block. Nigga, like, yeah, he really be on that shit. That's not an act. That nigga is dead serious.
Bro,
so when I see Keisha Cole, I'm like, yo, Keisha Cole, like you are a legend, bro. Like you could associate yourself with some top tier niggas and you fucking Skrilla. No.
That's how these bitches sometimes these bitches nowadays be just you can't even blame y'all be y'all own downfall for real.
Fun fact to bring it back to boxing: Keisha Cole's biological dad is Vergil Hunter, Andre Ward trainer.
That which is even crazier too. That shit. Yeah, I mean the world be so little. Yeah, I think they spoke about that one time, right?
Yeah, they cool. They got a good relationship from what I heard. But Keisha Cole, they always told Keisha Cole that her dad was white, so she always thought she was half white. Whole time, you was a whole nigga, Keisha. Cut it up. You thought you was half white. She probably was flexing. You know I'm half white, right? That's why my hair good. She probably saying all that bullshit. All the time you was your pop just a light skinned black boy.
Nah, man. Shit, bro.
I was so disappointed. I'm like, yo, you sucking fiend dick? Like that's crazy. Like you.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit.
You really done had like some of the best R&B songs of the 2000s. Like you crazy.
You know what's crazy? Skrilla calls himself a fiend all the time.
He don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he really don't.
So I know for a fact Skrilla don't fuck some fiends. Like absolutely, bro. That is crazy. Bro, like I remember the one time I ain't gonna. Now I'm definitely not gonna say no information on this, but I was down there one time because there's this boxing gym that's like right in the middle of zombie land and shit. So one of my OGs and shit, he be out there, he be politicking heavy. He was like, "Yo, Mark, come through, blah blah." So I seen him. I said, "What's up?" real quick, but I'm so uncomfortable in that area that like, bro, I just be in and out. I drive past. I don't never be. Or I'll walk past, like on some speed walking shit. Like I do not be out there because shit could really pop off at any minute down Kensington, and them cops are not gonna help you, bro. Like on some real shit. So, bro, this nigga I knew he was really a trench baby, bro. Because I'm not a trench. Like I'm from the trenches, but I'm not a trench baby. There's a difference. This nigga gonna go ahead, bro, to this dope fiend, nasty looking dope fiend too, and punch this nigga right in his chest on some like play fighting shit. And he like slap boxing with the dope fiend and shit. I'm like, oh yeah, y'all niggas different. But my OG was slap boxing a dope fiend, bro. Nigga was dirty, holes all in his clothes.
Yo, bro,
there's no way that bro. I'm from I grew up in the worst part of Philly my whole life. I never moved. I didn't move until I got my own spot. Bro, I lived in the same house my whole life. From the craziest hood in the city. I've never been that comfortable where I just pull up on a random dope fiend that he probably knew. He had to have known him. And then just punch the nigga in his chest and start squaring up with him. I've never been that comfortable in the trenches in my life. In my life, bro. Fuck that.
Man, not with no fiend, bro. Nigga, mind you, just like you, bro, we could go up in the trenches, you feel me? Go up in the hood, but yeah, to do that, that's a different level. I ain't paying with no jump.
You too comfortable like this. Like this really your home. Like this where your heart is for real. Like you something wrong with you. Real shit, bro. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like I think my first instinct, like you know when you ever had like a big ass dog run out of crib and they looking right at you? Mm-hmm. You know, like that moment of shock you have, like you like, oh shit. I would feel the same way if a dope fiend did like just squared up with me. Oh, what the fuck? I'm like, hey, what the fuck? I'll be that element of surprise. I'll be the same way. Like, what the fuck wrong with this nigga? Same way. And then you might have that brief thought, bro, run. Like same shit with a dog. I might do the same. What the fuck? Ain't no way, bro. And them dope fiends be super strong. The ones that be getting butt ass naked, they be super strong too.
Bro, they be fiends that be doing all types of miracles too. Like you'll see a fucking fiend off one head of crack just disassemble a car, put it back together, and fix every problem that was wrong with it.
Nigga, lift the car, nigga. Throw that bitch on their back. Maybe.
Yo, bro, I don't have a car jack in the car. Nigga just picks up the car. Get the fuck out of here.
Bro, I seen a fucking crackhead domesticate a squirrel. Nigga had a squirrel on a leash, nigga. That shit on the ground. That shit on TikTok right now. I'm willing to bet that shit. There's a fucking dope fiend from the trenches in Philly, bro. This nigga had a squirrel on a leash. How the fuck
think
you
I
even
seen
do
that fucking video.
that? Have you ever tried to get close to a squirrel? Them niggas don't even let you get close to them.
That's a
How the fuck
my,
you was able to get a squirrel trust? Like that's some crackhead shit. Only a crackhead can get a squirrel trust, bro. You know how much patience you gotta have and how much time you need to have in your life to get a squirrel trust, the scariest fucking animal ever.
Especially when they be looking at you, move left, right, look at you, move left, right, look at you. You gotta be patient.
Dumb squirrels do not fuck with humans, bro. That squirrel love that nigga, bro. That shit was crazy.
You know what's worse than a crackhead? A redneck.
A what?
A redneck. Redneck.
Rednecks just be super. They be super tough.
Bro, they can domesticate anything.
Crackheads bother me because crackheads are more dangerous to me because they unpredictable. Like a redneck, I be feeling like rednecks, like if they crazy, they like that all the time. Like a crackhead could be chilling and then just have a fucking episode. Now they taking all their clothes off. Like it be niggas like that. Like, you gotta watch them.
No, I don't even mean in that sense. I'm talking about domesticating animals.
Oh, when it comes to animals and shit, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like you see a fucking redneck with like a coyote or a fox or a raccoon, a possum, nigga, a porcupine. It's like, nigga, what the fuck are you doing?
That's their life, bro. They be one with the land and shit.
Yeah, they be eating roadkill and shit. Oh, we got dinner right here, fetus. We got him right here.
Yeah, they'll eat anything.
Like, you know what kind of fucking redneck trash you gotta be to name your son Fetus?
Cletus and shit, yeah.
Fetus, all that shit, bro.
You shut up.
Like that's straight up crazy shit. Cletus?
That's anything. They be calling their daughters Gretchen and shit.
Yeah, bro, crazy shit. Gretchen and Hagrid and shit. It's like, get the fuck out of here with them fucking medieval ass names and shit.
Yeah, bro.
Should be getting wicked.
But all right, y'all got any last words before we get up out of here?
Yeah, Robert Garcia, that fucking little stunt you tried to pull on that interview, suck dick, nigga.
Damn.
Nah, bro, appreciate you, bro. You feel me? Let me come up here and shit, chopping it up with y'all. You feel me? Remember my name though, bro. You feel me? I know you only let specific few people come up here. You feel me? Good vibes. I know you be trying to protect your energy. You feel me? When people come up here and shit. So, but you know, speak the truth. It's just good vibes, buddy. I appreciate you letting me come up. Oh my God, Slime, take care, buddy.
Know that, bro.
Yes, sir.
Salute, my guy.
Salute.
But all right, y'all. I'm going to get up out of here. I appreciate everybody that came through and show love as always. If y'all can go ahead and hit the like and the subscribe button on the way out, that'll be very much appreciated. If you share the video, that's very much appreciated as well. I hope you guys have a blessed, beautiful night. I'll be back at y'all with another live tomorrow night. Be on the lookout for that one. Until then, have a great one, y'all. Peace.